Well, that is what I call an opening. Yeah.
I didn't know how long I was going to go on for. I had the banana in my mouth waiting for it to go live. Hi, guys.
Oh dear.
Thanks for coming on over from Secret Vault. I'll let Steve do
Oh
what
dear. I'll keep this one together. That's when well, you say live TV goes wrong. But yeah, evening guys, how you all doing? Yeah, Ray didn't quite know how long that intro was going to be, so as you might have seen.
Hi, Lucifer.
Let's see who we got in. Thanks to everyone that's come over from Matt's channel. That's just on there. Mr. Bengal, Unknown, Lucifer, Icy Diamond, LK. What else we got? Bloody hell. Yeah, I think we all looked a bit tired on Matt's stream, to be honest, a minute ago, didn't we?
Yeah, well, there was somebody, I don't know, after you left, she was like, "Oh, you lot are fucking boring." Sorry for the language, and all this crap. And then I actually called her out on it, and Matt was like, "Well, if you were boring, you need to go." You know. Could you change the layout so we're not so squished, please?
Yeah. Is that better?
That's better. Right. Are you going to tell him what we're going to do first, or do you want me to?
I don't mind. Should we? I don't know if it's worth seeing if anyone wants to come in.
I've just sent Lucifer the link.
I can put it in the thing as well.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to jump on.
Gav, if you're still there, mate, I think I saw you in there. Lucifer, I've already sent it to you, so jump on the live stream.
Yeah, the live stream this time. So this time.
What are you trying to say? Icy Diamond, I know you're there.
I came out a bit wrong, did I?
You're going to jump on? No excuses this time.
We're on a tasty beverage tonight, mate.
This is a tasty beverage. That was a mouthful as well. I kind of, I was like, do I keep it in my mouth while it's going?
I've got to go back and look at that.
Well, I could have done it much worse, but I was like, nah.
That intro. Pompey Cod, how you doing?
Pompey Cod, hello, mate. This time, LOL, disappointing. LOL. What do you mean by that, Lucifer?
What did she say?
Wasn't the banana big enough? Okay, Gav, go and get your beauty sleep, mate.
Yeah. Good to speak to you, though, mate.
Yeah. That link I sent you while we're on Matt's stream, yeah, we'll definitely check that out, because obviously you said you've had it in your list for a while, Gav. So if I can get next Saturday off, definitely. Scrizzen 007, hello, mate. How are you?
Is in a week today, that Saturday.
Well, yeah, I currently haven't got it off, but
right,
I've got some loo days to take. They want me to do it at the beginning of the week, but bearing in mind they want me doing being at work in under 12 hours time now, I'm gonna yeah. Any hints on what your next video is? Yeah, okay. My one is a follow on from my last video. The Secret Vault took us to like a mining house, or the other entrance to.
Are you doing that in 2 parts?
Yeah, it's because I don't want to just throw everything out there. I know I've got some put by, but if in case unknown, I didn't say it was you, mate. It was somebody else. I can't remember their name, but it certainly wasn't you. Anyway, yeah. So,
I didn't realise you did it in 2 parts.
Yeah, because obviously the bit where he drove us round to the other bit, was what I didn't do, because I've still got to convert it. This is the problem with the Osmo Pocket. You know, it's a great camera, but you've got in Filmora, you've got to convert it into a different format and everything else.
Yeah, you had it in that HVIC
H2.
or H265 format.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I bet that was I remember you saying that. That's a bit of a pain in the arse having to do that.
Yeah, and I've got loads of other videos, like some down your area, Pompey Cod. I've got one, I think, left. I redid another one the other day when we were there, but when we were on the R stream.
Oh, the R stream, yeah, that spontaneous sort of stream we did.
Can everybody let me know whether I'm coming through loud and clear? These are a group on special.
You got earmuffs on.
Yeah, you've got to see this. Hang on, let me take this out.
I can hear you really well, actually.
Right, watch this. Right, so currently that's not turned on. Right. Ooh, look at the green light. Ooh,
That's quite cool, isn't it?
I can't understand.
I think my audio is mono because for some reason these don't work stereo on StreamYard, but they work with stereo on normal Windows. It's a bit dumb, really.
Cool. Cheers, guys, for letting me know. Obviously, this I got fed up of using my little wired headphones, so I thought I'd get.
Yeah, the green lights are quite cool, aren't they?
Yeah,
are they on both sides?
Yeah, I can send you a link if you want. I think they were like 19 quid free postage.
19 quid? Yeah, yes. Just put the link in the chat or private chat.
Let me find it. Oh, no, we want that for in a minute. Let me come out of that.
And they're wired?
Yeah.
With actually Bluetooth?
They're wired. It has to be. Still wanted it wired. So
you can't beat wired, to be honest, because it's not going to go wrong unless the cable breaks.
Yeah. I've been using this bloody DuckDuckGo bloody search engine. It's okay for some stuff, but this is taking the mick a little bit.
There's a lot of like unknown names in the chat.
Yeah, I think we might have a few trolls, and possibly, I don't want to say that for sure, but
there's the normal unknown that I'm used to seeing on previous premieres and streams, but yeah. I don't know if it's the same one or not. And then there's another one, Spare Unknown. I've not seen that one before.
Yeah, well, someone says, "Have I been hacked?" Spare Unknown. Lucy, you coming up? We're only going to be on here not too long, but I think if no one else
day.
Or should I?
Here's one I made earlier.
I was going to say something now. You throw me off. Hang on.
Oh,
sorry. I thought I'd wake Nipper up upstairs. I thought.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, so you're we're just looking at some funny stuff. One to do with goats.
Yeah. I think the original thing. The second one's better.
Goats or what was the other one? Oh, the COVID one.
Right. I'll read this.
You put it on. You might be able to share it on the screen, mate.
Yeah. Okay. Let me.
I would share my screen, but I've only got one monitor.
Right. If Steve shares my screen, everybody can see this. Okay. Can people see that?
You give me to do it now, yeah?
Yeah. Right. Japan tells China to stop doing anal swab COVID tests on their citizens. Try and answer that. Try and figure that one out.
Yeah, what is all that about? Is that actually a thing?
Yeah. So this is from the Metro, so it's not the Sun, so it's not a load of crap. Some of these names I'm not even going to try and pronounce. I'm not even going to try and even attempt. You guys can read it if you want. I'm trying to see where the look.
What?
So the
that
COVID,
looks so awkward as well, doesn't it?
The COVID up your bum, and I'm guessing that's lubricated because that's not going to go up unless they've got bloody gape and anal passages.
If it's anything like the mouth swab, they shove it right down, don't they?
Yeah.
So that I can only imagine that's going to be painful.
Bell
Unpleasant.
Oh, bloody hell. Read this bit under here. Bloody hell. Hang on. Master. I'm no good at reading, and I'll put my hands up to that, but I had to read this one. But
what the?
But yeah, so hang on, I'm going to take that off because I don't want. Right, stop. Right, so Tinks, you come up, mate.
That is quite disturbing.
Yeah, you wonder where it's all come from, and then you see that. Yeah, you know, first it's bats, then it's anal passages.
5 minutes I have to calm myself down. Is that from the banana scene at the start?
I got quite a few bananas back there. They're quite ripe.
I hate ripe bananas. They're just
no. Well, they're not that.
Sorry,
ripe.
not right. Not sorry.
I hate green bananas
when they're green. Yeah, get them mixed up. Hi, John. How you doing, mate? Yeah, they're just. I don't know. They're weird. I was saying on the stream the other night how that time you peeled that banana skin right back. You literally went all the way like that, peeled it right down to the base, and then you were like juggling it like that, wobbling, and it just snapped it off, and it just plopped straight on the floor. Like, what a waste.
Spare unknown. If you say you're, I'm kind of. Hang on, there's so many unknowns in this.
Oh, that banana thing.
It's got all floppy now. It's not excited.
It's just a bit of a start. I need to rewatch that. It's so funny.
Those bananas have been. No, they're brand new today. They're brand new today.
And that's what you've done to it in the course of a few hours.
Yeah. Moist banana. Yeah. Gushing bananas.
Yeah, you don't want them too hard, do you, the bananas? They get a bit crunchy and horrible.
No.
See what's happening in the comments. Tinsk.
Tinsk, are you going to come up, buddy, or are you going to get your beauty sleep too?
Everyone's getting their beauty sleep, aren't they?
I had a lay-in this morning because I thought I'd be up late. But this live stream was meant to be earlier tonight. It was just the Secret Vault. Didn't realise that Steve was going live. So
what time was it meant to be? I can't remember now. It was like 9:45, wasn't it?
Yeah. You need to get refunds on Jamaican dish.
Space unknown.
Peanut butter jelly time, Ray.
The banana suit. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, in my mine video.
Right. I have to change my account password.
I think I did get a screenshot of that. Or did I delete it? Let's have a look.
Bye, everyone. Spare unknown. Why are you disappearing for, mate? Oh, you're welcome here if you're not a troll. Well, you're welcome here as well because I find it funny. John Dole.
Where is it?
How many people we got on, Steve?
57, I think. Just trying to find that. Oh, where is it? It was 14 minutes in, I think. Wasn't? No, that was the other video. This one was like, I don't know where it is. But yeah, it was a funny one.
Yeah.
Oh, who we got?
Hello, mate.
Hello again. I'll put the sound on now, so when someone is backstage, it alerts me.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't always notice.
Yeah. Well, Matt did that to you, Ellie, didn't he? Yes. You were there.
I was quite happy. I was quite happy just sitting listening.
Yeah.
I've just for a while, were you?
Say again.
You were there for a while, were you?
Yeah, I'd say about 7-8 minutes. Just sat backstage, just waiting. I was waving at him like that.
I've just put the link for these gaming headphones in the actual chat, not just. They're actually £18, I think now. So I've got kind of ripped off.
£18.
In the private as well, but they're very comfortable. You know, I've had a different pair like this, which was Bluetooth, and they're not too good, but.
I got a pair of headphones with a headset with a microphone, and I was using them in the live chats, and I was finding that the sound on them was really very sort of tinny. The microphone,
these are brilliant. Oh yeah, by the way, I've unlocked this now, so it's working fine. Well, I remember to tell you, Dinks.
Cool.
We're not massively familiar with your channel. Can you give us a lowdown what you are and what you guys do?
Yeah, so we basically just probably in the last year started doing this. Prior to that, we kind of did slow-mo videos, didn't we? So
Yeah.
we started the Urbex stuff probably about a year ago. We did do Urbex stuff before. We just didn't really film it and YouTube it as much.
I wouldn't class it as Urbex stuff because it was only bunkers and Urbex.
Yeah,
I think are different things.
so.
But when you class
Yeah.
bunkers, what we've done now, and bunkers, what we did prior to now, I wouldn't class it as the same thing.
But yeah, we've basically been doing it a year, so we're sort of into mainly bunkers, World War II stuff, but we're also good for like general abandoned buildings and anything sort of abandoned. So we've done videos with Secret Vault as well, Taffy and Brady and a few others, Fake and Haven,
And it was, and we all met up together due to one location. Myself and Steve were wrecking up at the Portsdown area, trying to find
That's
access.
where it all started, wasn't it?
Yeah, the fuel bunkers. And one night we had actually found there was an entrance through the fence and then into the tunnels themselves. So we went back.
Little hut, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went back with new. I can't think of Callum's channel.
New Era Urbex, I think it was called.
Yeah, well, so we went back with an old school friend down there just because we didn't want to go to just the two of us, so that there was more in numbers.
What's going on, Alex?
Hello, Alex.
I'll let you speak.
So that we went down back the next week with the three of us. We did the explore. Then the next day, while I was waiting for Steve to pick me up for another explore on the Isle of Wight, I messaged the guys from Vacant Haven, Alex and Ed, and said, we know of an entrance to this. I wouldn't mind, if you want to know, I'll give it to you. And then we can start some explores together. From that, then we from that,
that's the most complex password in the world. That is.
We went and I got on one of Matt's live streams. Very first live stream I ever really went on. Felt bloody awkward, sat in my uniform from work, and then that
felt so long ago now.
It was September because it was just when my daughter was born. So
back when we had short hair and we could have a haircut on it.
I've still got short hair, but it's going grey. Mine's going like Tinks' hair right now. No offense, mate.
Well, it's silver hair, as you like.
Yeah, it's nice. We dyed it this colour. It's highlights,
Yeah, silver highlights.
Silver highlights.
No, actually, I started getting bits of this grey when I was about 18.
What, 18?
Yeah, when I was about 18, I started getting the odd little grey hair. But that's about a year ago or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And there's something going on in the chat. By the looks at, we've got two trolls with the same account. Well, two accounts with the same troll.
What's that mean?
Yeah, one of the unknowns is, as I said, has been in chats before.
Yeah.
And they didn't appear to be a troll, so it either is someone else or
can if there are any mods in here, can you get it sorted? I don't know whether Stephen really cares.
One of the unknowns is like a real one because he goes in the Secret Vaults channel a lot.
There must be some guy doing this. You don't think it's who we think it is, do you? You don't think
it could be a number of people.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, I
Cheers.
I've got a stand for my laptop.
What's that one?
It's my stand for my laptop. It just snapped when I dropped. It dropped on the floor and just snapped.
Oh shit!
Fucking things. Oh,
John Bengal. Come on, Lucy.
Yeah,
we've got one more space, Lucy. Come on.
John,
got one more space.
John.
Hello, John. How are you?
I'm all right.
How you doing, mate?
I'm fine. How you doing? I'm all right. I'm good. How is everyone?
Yeah,
Getting
not too
tired,
bad, mate.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the long evenings so we can actually get out and have more daylight hours, to be honest.
I can't
Yep.
wait. I cannot
Yeah.
wait. It's
gonna
so
be
much
good.
better. Because and it's warmer as well. So I just want to go out. Then hopefully we're able to all go out and just do what we want to do.
Well,
You know, work hard.
it's warm out there tonight because I went for a run before coming on Matt's stream earlier, and even with the hoodie on, I was steaming. But yeah, the other night I was out there just. How are you, Lucy? We'll
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Stop rubbing your knees. Stop it.
They're getting excited now.
Oh dear. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the chat down.
Mate, you should have been on my stream the other night. Fucking hell.
That was wild.
Yeah. It's a bit awkward because obviously we had two people and I've never spoken to before, and I have Aish and Genevieve, and I was, well, my normal self.
Yeah, you not met them yet, have you?
No, I don't know how uncomfortable they were about it, but
I haven't
They're
met
pretty
me.
chilled. They're pretty chilled.
yeah.
I think I've met Tinks twice. I've seen you twice, haven't I?
Yeah.
I think we
Right,
did
there's
two.
something is definitely going on in the chat right now. This unknown person's calling someone a twat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I don't know if there's two called that. I don't know how that works.
There won't be anybody in the chat a minute called that.
They just all got deleted now. So there we go.
unknown. Well, unknown.
Yeah.
Unknown.
See ya. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know
dear.
what's going on with all that.
We just found the original unknown. It's just you delete that one.
Yeah.
And what's meant to be there status. Ryan had that.
Right,
earlier.
we better add the remaining person in. Welcome.
Yo,
Hey.
yo!
How you doing?
It's
Hello.
Lucy. Oh, wrong way.
There she is.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets it the wrong way.
Ignore the guy in the middle, but just Lucy over there.
How is
Hold
everyone?
on. Alex,
Not
I'll
too
duck
bad.
down for you. Go on, look. Yeah.
Look, it's Lucy. Lucy.
Cheers, Barry.
Get it up my ear, that was.
Oh.
Sorry, I interrupted. Go on.
I can't remember what we were saying now.
I was just reading the comments. I'm just saying what's happening.
Yeah, I was reading the comment. How are you, Lucy?
I'm very well, thank you. You?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm fine.
I've been a pillbox exploring actually.
Woo.
Have you?
Mm.
Any
Yeah.
decent ones?
Well, one of them was turned into a bird hide, which was interesting, but a bit. There wasn't a lot to see without binoculars and.
They're all full of cobwebs, I find, as well, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like
Oh,
them very
nightmare.
much.
Can you remember that one we went to, which was the Battle HQ up at
Yeah.
No, it was right near here, not the
Yeah,
one down.
yeah, that's the one I'm on about.
My
Chill
God,
without saying it.
No, I don't really care about it because the people won't know. Well, bearing in mind, we had difficulty finding it. The Chill
Well,
Bolt
yeah.
and Battle HQ, I had spiders down my back.
Oh,
I think if you actually look in my video, I did actually capture this massive spider. It was like its body was like a size of like a big pea or a grape or something. Well, no, I'd say a blueberry size actually. It's just these creepy legs on it. It was horrible.
yeah, I don't like the big bodies.
I
And
like those.
I don't mind the really, really skinny ones. They're not too scary, but
like cave spiders or something, aren't they, in the bunkers and that?
yeah.
Well, when we did one of our
we
first
did.
videos was a church, and down in the cellar or the boiler room down there was massive load of spiders. But I only realised when I was down there and I looked back up.
I don't like going through cobwebs because I just worry that there's something, attached to the cobweb.
We did a bunker in Bristol, and there was some real nasty cave spider type things in there. And my partner in crime over there, he's over there. I don't know if you can see him.
Hello.
Yo.
He came on that explore with me, and he's absolutely mingingly scared, petrified of spiders, which is quite funny. But yeah,
I literally will just walk through a web. It wouldn't bother me. I'll just go.
it doesn't bother me, to be honest. I don't care
Don't
about the
bother me
spiders.
neither.
It's not the way, so.
False Widow is the biggest UK spider. I'm just going to Google that.
They were
It's
big
not
ones.
big,
It is.
it's tiny.
They're not the
You know, you
biggest.
can
they're
get
small.
those
They're not.
anti-spider things that you put like in the
called a
doorway
tea-
to
it's called
stop
a
them
tea
coming
bag.
in.
It's
Well, I
called
bought a
a
load
tea
of
bag.
those, and then I thought, well, I'm going to trap the ones that are in there in, so I didn't use them.
Subaru, I have no idea.
I
But
was
it's
told by a
Subaru.
Polish woman that if you put conkers outside or conkers in your
Yes,
house,
I've been looking for
it's-
Oh
conkers.
yeah, I heard that.
But there's a video
I
on
think that's
YouTube where the
bollocks. It's
spiders
never worked
are
with
crawling
me.
all over the conkers, you know, like give a
Yeah, it's never worked.
You,
Check it.
Pine cones. They hate pine cones. You put pine cones in the bedroom, they won't come in there.
Weird.
You don't reckon it's true?
well,
Huh?
I'll try that. Got plenty of
I don't know.
those.
Like,
Well, that
he's
one.
saying it's not true, but there we go. I don't know.
Does anybody know who this spare unknown is? Because
No,
The-
I had a question that I know that the real unknown would be able to answer, and that was it, that he apologised to me it's probably last week or the week before, for a very specific thing, for calling something. And yeah,
You don't want the real one to know.
So the first
Not
one to say what
Very
that
nice,
was,
those.
what the apology was, is the one that gets to stay in the room.
because I've just removed one of them.
yeah,
Sorry, Lucy.
I
Because
think Spare Unknown is his second account. He said it earlier, apparently. Don't know.
Yeah, I did. I saw it say that as well.
Put you in hospital if it bites you.
okay, what do you want Lucy to mute her mic for?
I
well,
think he
'cause
said he was
it's
going to
phoning.
ring her.
What Subaru said there is true, but it's not necessary. It depends whether you're just allergic to them, because you can be
Yeah,
bitten
it's
by
the
a false
reaction.
widow and be absolutely fine.
Yeah,
It is if
Yeah.
you're allergic.
Anaphylactic shock.
Anaphylactic shock. It doesn't affect everybody. It's just certain people, so you won't necessarily end up in hospital.
sorry, yes, that was, yeah.
It will hurt like
Liam
anything.
just
when it
messaged
bites.
me, and the answer to that was yes.
Fair enough.
Sorry, interrupted again.
that's right.
These
That's right.
trolls are getting out of control. I swear YouTube ain't doing anything. I think they're just sitting there laughing at everyone.
No, I'll just make a list of them and I'll contact them via Twitter again, because they're quite easy to contact via there.
That's the thing on Twitter, because it's so public. They're responding, basically want to shut you up. Where if you
Yeah.
just private message them, they got no like ambition to get back to you, have they?
Yeah.
So Spare Unknown is okay. Okay, I don't recognise that one though. I just recognise the
No, I
normal unknown.
recognise just the plain unknown, but
I've just tried to unhide him, but it just says I've hidden him.
And then there's well-known unknown as well.
yeah, that's separate, isn't it? Because they were having a bit of a set
Hmm.
to about who was
Yeah.
the original. But I think they're both.
Yeah.
I've seen both.
Well
of
known,
them,
unknown,
like,
and unknown, whatever
quite
it is. They're
consistently.
two different people.
If I were
I'm
you,
not getting.
I'll be
Let's
back.
talk
message the unknown. If I were you, I'd change your name, because like it's just they're just taking the piss out of you. I mean,
Well, the unknown said he changed the password on his account. So, I mean, as long as they're not saying anything rude that deserves being banned from, then I suppose they can both use it, can't they? Just because he's
Wait a minute.
chosen the name
yeah,
like
just
someone
suppose
else.
it's a bit annoying, isn't it? That's all.
Can
Basically.
someone
Yeah.
I had a bike once. I actually remember riding my bike a few years ago, and Ada just sort of slithered out in front of me, and I just remember slamming the brakes on. Nearly went over the handlebars because I didn't want to run over.
Yeah, they are
That-
pretty
that
nice
was a bit
people if
sketchy.
they bite. They don't bite very often, apparently, but if you corner them, they will bite.
What, Blackadders?
I only ever seen one. It was on my doorstep once.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
All the
literally on the
places you can
doorstep.
see
That's
one
good.
on your doorstep.
And I'm like, oh dear.
Are you talking about a spider?
No, we're
Snake
talking about
now.
adders.
Sneak.
Oh, Blackadder. Not the film. There is one called Blackadder. Apparently, they're vicious little buggers, but they're just bite.
Mm.
They're not necessarily vicious. They're only if you corner them or stand on them or something. Otherwise, they won't bother with you. They'll just slither away.
They're the only poisonous snake in the UK as well. So
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
you'd
They
be
are known
unlucky to get bit and die from it. In fact, no one's died from an adder in about 20 years, if not more, I think.
Yeah.
our field next to our house is like absolutely full of them.
Hi,
And
Natalie.
it used to be a
Hi, Natalie.
tradition that the locals would go around killing them and hanging them on the barbed wire fence, just to let people know
Jeez.
that there was, lots of them about. But
Yeah.
I think since they've been building all the houses, it's not quite so much of a problem. But
Steve, have you been accepting people on my? I know you can do it on my group. Have you been doing it? Have you been?
Not recent. Well, not like lately. Not in the last week or two. No. Why?
It says I got 5 people to let them in, but I can't seem to do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Sure,
if you
mate.
Don't mind.
You later, Anthony, by the way.
Who else have we got?
Yeah,
here?
don't know, mate.
No, that's fine. No, I'll find you. Facebook's playing up as well lately. So
Hi,
yeah,
Natalie.
playing up, isn't it,
Instagram's
Natalie?
been playing up as well. It's like it's getting blocked
Hi,
with
Natalie.
messages, and you can't
what are you saying?
unsend it because it hasn't sent properly, but you can't send anything else effectively.
Crazy
'cause
John.
it's all
Hello,
blocked.
Crazy John.
It sounds. My wife had a message from, an email from Instagram earlier, saying that someone's trying to access her account, but she hasn't used it in years. So
Oh,
Oh, did
Is
we?
that-
it could be then. Yeah,
Is
you
that
can see
snakes
where
that
people have
give you
tried to
Lyme
access
disease? You're
from.
saying?
snakes don't, but ticks do.
Yeah, ticks will give you Lyme's disease.
Lyme's disease, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they-
Yeah, ticks are nasty little things. Do you,
Horseflies
well,
as well.
that explore we did in Hare Warren, Ray?
Oh,
I had like
mate.
10 ticks I found on me after doing that, going through the overgrowth, and you found about 2, didn't you?
No, I had none.
No,
Ooh,
you remember. I remember you saying you had
makes
1
me shudder.
or 2.
I
You
can't
can
remember.
get those tick hooks. Actually, pulls the tick voluntary
I
comes out.
just used normal tweezers.
That
He's-
As
thing
long
is,
as you're getting the whole body out and not leaving the jaws.
Yeah,
open,
you don't-
isn't it?
you've always
don't
got them to
twist
hand
it.
though, so
you have to be careful.
Don't
Don't
twist
you?
them.
Someone
You have
advised
to-
a match head if you light a match and then blow it out so that the head's still hot, and then you touch the tick and it kind of goes, "Eh," and let's go. And that's
You
when
have to be
you take
careful.
it
They
out.
can puke as
It's
well.
a bit of an urban myth
No.
because if you
Is
do
it?
that, like you said, Lucy, when the tick bites, it goes like that, and it's got like a little thing goes in like that as well. So if you put the hot matchstick on it, there's a possibility that obviously when it drops off, it will still leave the little thing inside you. So
Yeah.
you really, like you say, you got to get a pair of tweezers, and you've got to be so careful with that as well because it will do the same thing. They're nasty.
You got to go right up
They
to
are
the.
nasty, yeah.
You got to push the tweezers right up into your skin and try and grip as much
it.
of it you can, and then just
That's,
straight out. Don't twist it. Just
that's what the
Up
hook
and out.
does. It goes under.
but
Makes me
these
shudder.
some ticks can be like really tiny, so sometimes a hook I don't think always going to
Yeah,
work.
until
I think
they've sucked up blood and
that's what I mean. Yeah, they grow,
They
don't
got
they?
big
When they
yeah, they get, and then they drop
Got the
off,
blood
don't they,
in.
when they've had enough to eat. Ooh.
they're nasty little buggers. I literally found 10 on me from doing that explore. It's horrible.
well now we know where the
Oh.
actual place is. You don't need to be doing that, but
Yeah,
You can get them in hot grass as well.
yeah,
They love it.
That's
They
main-
anywhere.
mainly
and
in
the
the
thing is,
summer.
we're in a Lyme disease hotspot as well, aren't we?
Yeah,
So you got
my
to be so
brother's
careful.
my brother's ex-girlfriend like suffered with Lyme's disease, and it sort of paralysed half her face.
Yeah, it can be horrible.
Mm.
Yeah, because you can get like my daughter got she got bitten and then it come up. You know, like on Lyme's disease, it comes up like a circle on the skin where
Icy
the
diamond, I love that.
Let me have a look.
disease.
I'm all right.
and
Definitely, I do keep an eye out for that.
You can be allergic to them as well, can't you? Like
Well
react
known
very badly.
unknown. Yeah, I know exactly. Can you pin his comment? Well known unknown. I do agree with that because I started ditching.
I'm itching now.
It's like that, mentioning head lice and stuff. Notice I said head lice.
Worst
I
itching
wouldn't
now.
know about the other kind.
The worst place if it ends up somewhere you can't see it is the worst thing.
Yeah, that's very true.
New forest ticks carry Lyme's disease.
What were you doing getting those embarrassing places out and exposing them to ticks? That's what I want to know.
But when you've got a third leg, Lucy, you can't help it.
Oh,
Call
yeah.
me Jake the Peg.
Of course, of course.
Here it comes.
I feel silly even mentioning it.
Third leg.
All I can say
Right,
is
mate.
don't
I
live in
thought
the
you
animals.
tucked it in your sock anyway, Ray.
The sock's not big enough. I have the human tripod.
Nah, condom will probably protect it more.
I suppose it's handy.
Link and
Uh,
Bozzy, Ray the tripod.
You need a third bloody boot, is what you need.
That's why I've got
Ray the
waivers
tripod.
for.
Let's buy 2 pairs and save one for the third leg.
Sorry, Natalie.
Bloody hell.
You've got a think about it. Every single live stream we've done lately has been filthy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because
Well, it all started on the R stream in Portugal.
Yeah, it was the Earth stream, and then it carried on from that point onwards.
Whoop, whoop. I'd like to
Oh.
say not guilty, but yeah, I am.
Lucy, you're out of control. I'm joking.
I am. I'm so darn rude. Company I keep, you
carry
see.
Lyme disease, but not all. Yeah. The thing is, though, it's luck of the draw. You don't know if they carry them or not. So I think you've got to treat each
I
bite
take-
with.
It's like mosquitoes with, they carry all sorts of things. It's just the luck of the draw. Malaria, isn't it? The main one.
Well, I went cycling to do an exploit over there, as I've said on my stream of the day. But what I didn't say is, as I was I couldn't cycle back, and I was walking most of the way home past this church. Says, "Do not enter adders present in the graveyard." I was like, well, why would you want to go in there?
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, most adults would only really find the bite quite mild. It certainly wouldn't kill them. But if you've got anybody that's
No,
elderly or a child or weak heart or something like that, then it's entirely possible. But
yes, right. If keep posting, then.
I know you can have antihistamine on you, or do you have to have that?
Hi, Joe.
well, the injecting type you have to get. It's only on prescription. If you mean the injected type. I mean, I've got antihistamine tablets, but when your throat swells up, which is one of the first things that happens, it's impossible to swallow the antihistamine sometimes. So
Well known, unknown. You don't need to keep posting the same thing over and over. I read it the first time.
Hi,
yeah,
Joe.
it's an EpiPen, they call it.
Hi, Joe.
For anaphylaxis or anaphylactic shock.
Yeah, but if you get bitten by a snake, you can't exactly use the tablet, really.
No, exactly. No,
You
you
just
can't.
piss on it.
But people are
It's
allergic to
poison oak,
wasps and bees, and they don't know about it. You won't know about it until the first time it happens, I guess. Sometimes.
But if the snake is totally
Warn you.
poisonous, venomous, then you have to go to hospital, right? Because you have to have anti-venom or something at that point. If you get
I think you
Yeah,
get what,
they don't keep a
2
lot of
3
the
hours.
anti-venom.
You're supposed to do that
Yeah.
if you get bitten by an adder, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know, you got hours in it.
Well, it depends.
Right,
It depends.
fine.
Fladder is not
Ooh,
that.
now you're talking. Yeah, okay,
Good
done.
logo,
Yeah,
that, isn't it?
mine's a coffee with a cheese toasty. Yeah, definitely.
Well, where are you, Ducks? Where do you live?
Because we'll be round.
Across the drink. Across the pond.
Oh, he's in Ireland, isn't he? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right,
sorry.
what's everyone's favourite toasty then?
Ooh, I like the Christmas toasties, turkey and stuff and toasty.
Oh, never tried that. I'm a creature of habit. I always have cheese
Festive.
and red onion and
This.
ham.
Yeah, that's always good.
Yeah.
That would have
Yeah.
mine,
I like the
Yeah.
red onion because it makes it really sweet. Sweet.
Sweet.
I won't have the coffee. I'll have a Guinness.
Half of my family's from Ireland originally.
We went there for my 24th one, Steve. We went to Dublin though.
It was
Yeah,
my-
in
you guys-
2014, I
My
think.
family was from
Steve and Ray, you knew
Waterford.
each other at school, did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were terrors
pretty
back
cool.
then and terrors now.
Pretty cool. You're still friends, though.
Hi, Adrian Cables.
Yeah, well, time goes so bloody quick, doesn't it?
It does.
Well,
it does.
we left school in 2007, and it doesn't feel that long ago. But when you look back at it, it's in that time I've had 2 kids and I'm married. It's like
2007. That's not a long way away.
no,
No, time still flies though. I think the last decade's just disappeared, really, isn't it?
It's like 13 years, isn't it?
I tell you what, back in year 2000, I was thinking, oh yeah, 2020, like you have really sleek concepty cars on the road, and it'll be like really good. And now 2020 is just like, yeah,
Like what?
forget about that one.
well, if there's any Back to the Future fans in here, they got that completely wrong. Find out supposed to have hover cars and bloody.
I should have said that now.
Yeah, but maybe they altered the path of history. You know, maybe they changed things when they made
Maybe
the film.
did.
You know that bit when they took off from the road? That actually was that was tiny. That thing.
Yeah, like that one.
It's amazing.
Say again, mate.
Tiny.
You got something tiny.
The DeLorean. Right.
I just heard the word tiny.
Unless it was a flying
Stay
penis.
away.
I don't know.
Sorry, in the chat, Keith Potts just said something in baked bean toasty.
All
Cheese
cheese and
and
baked
baked
beans.
beans. My brother has baked beans. He swears by baked bean toasty, but it's not for me.
No,
I'm
not
pretty
70
sure it's
miles an
88.
hour. It's 88 miles an hour.
Yeah,
It's 88. It's definitely 88.
When you make a
100%.
toasty,
miles an hour.
and that's my final one.
1.21 gigawatts.
Do you know why it's 88 miles an hour?
Gigawatts.
Do you know why it's 88 miles an hour? Because the DeLorean can go faster than that.
No, it bloody can't. I've
88
driven
miles an
one.
hour. That's literally it.
that's all right. Joe saying thanks
That's
for last
redlining.
night. Just say thanks. It's all right.
I'd love a DeLorean, but not in
No,
car parking spaces.
I'm gonna-
It'd be a nightmare smacking all the other cars.
I'll tell you
Every time
something
you
now.
open the door.
No, the DeLorean is a crap car. I used to work
Yeah,
at the docks.
that's pretty shit.
Yeah.
By well-known unknown. I don't know what's been going on tonight, but we'll hopefully see again.
88 miles an hour is not exactly
It's getting a
far.
bit confusing.
Yes. Unknown, not spare unknown. Yes, I am a happy chappy.
Or unknown, or
Happy
unknown,
chappy.
or unknown.
It's,
All of
it's
them
unknown
known,
whether
yeah.
you're unknown. Don't
Too
you?
well known.
Yeah. My advice is change your name because it's getting silly in there.
Well, if it could, yeah, I just put them in timeout because someone kept repeating it over and over again. Well, no, I felt like the same before when I got hacked.
I think I've been hacked. So
Banana Man.
I know.
Adam George, yeah, bananas. Oh no.
Did you like that at the start?
Who,
The
me?
banana thing at the start, yeah.
I
It's
thought it
funny
was
one, wasn't it?
hilarious. Yeah. I was
He's just,
Because I didn't realize Steve was going to say as long as that as his intro.
oh,
I saw him peeling back the fourth skin.
That's our secret.
the
Hi, Adrian Cables.
plastic bananas. No, they were definitely real.
No, they were real.
What colour were
I've
they?
seen that video on YouTube that sucks it up. I don't know if it's on YouTube actually.
Excuse
It might
me?
be a
You've been watching
viral
porn.
thing where the banana gets sucked up the Hoover. It's brilliant.
Oh no, not the Hoover. Flipping heck.
Oh
Right.
no.
It's all banana.
That guy.
I get told off for saying Hoover.
Well known is fine. I guess that's unknown. That's
Hoover.
correct. Being a dick is fine. Fair unknown is fine.
To be honest,
Seriously,
unless
I
they
went
can sort
there.
it out, it doesn't bother me. So,
I so did.
hasn't it been finding YouTube subscriber count a bit bloody weird the last couple of days?
I've noticed it.
No. What experience have you had then?
Like, I'll look at it 1 minute and I'll have
And it's
what?
porn the next. Yeah, I got that.
No.
No, sorry, go on.
Fuck's sake, I've lost my train of thought now. Well, right now,
You're not on that
it's fine.
Discord.
It's fine now because it says I've got 774. But earlier on, it was just going down and down and down. But I'm guessing that's just a natural
Diggery
thing.
down.
Degree down. Yeah,
As I
you've got
said,
to stop putting in porn in the search bar. That normally helps.
Never ever do that on bloody YouTube. And if you do, you use a
XXX.
bloody VPN when you bloody look at those sites. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
There's talking of DeLoreans, there was one in the petrol station next to me the other day.
Oh, wicked.
But
Oh yeah.
they're nice looking, but
They're nice. Look, well, they're okay looking, but I've driven one and it
For their
ruined. It ruined it for me. Absolutely ruined it.
They
For
look
me.
a bit like
say-
the Honda CRX, which I think looks like
Probably
a
is.
running shoe. But yeah,
Was it an
I gotta
automatic?
say,
Right.
they were cool in 1985, but I don't
it
like
did
them
look
now.
very cool. Very cool in that.
Yeah, they were heavy as hell though. I'm surprised it's stainless steel, isn't it?
Is it an automatic, Ray, when you drove it?
No, it was a manual,
Was it?
and the gearbox.
Well, you
was
like a
shit
bit
'cause-
of stick shift, don't you?
No,
Yeah.
I
Hop
don't.
onto the gear stick, baby.
Watch the play with his gearbox.
The engine's not very big on the DeLorean, I believe.
No,
Probably only a 2.5 litre.
it was created by a drug dealer or some shit. I heard. I don't know.
It was
Thanks,
cool
driven by the dock.
because of the gull wing doors, wasn't it? There was nothing else with the gull wing doors at the time, so it was pretty cool. But
Yeah.
now it's not so cool anymore. The thing is, if you're going to buy a car like that looks that kind of thing, you want one that actually performs. So buy a Lotus Esprit.
That's what you do. Rip out the engine, put electric motor in it and push it. Electric motor will have the power to push it.
Yeah, you just need to put another flux capacitor in there. They go
Flux
faster then.
capacitor.
Yeah. Definitely.
Get you with the knowledge.
Can teleport. I wouldn't say
All right,
teleport.
another question. Who here is from the future?
Me,
Not
the
me.
youngest.
They reckon you
I'm
can,
the
there's
youngest. Dude.
Yeah,
a
see,
group of
if you
people
look
called
here,
dimension jumpers that
if,
reckon they're
if you look there,
and
it
stuff.
says that name there. See, I am Alex
Mm.
in the future.
The real,
The real random TV.
I'm an imposter.
Did everybody see? I put the new Forza Explorer on the spot yesterday. He's always not wanting to come on live streams because he's so shy. And in the end, I had to go for a pee, so I left the live stream going in the car while he's there by himself.
Oh.
And he's like,
That's a bit
"Oh
hard.
yeah, Ray's always wanting me to come on live streams, but I'm too shy." But he's just stuck. Being...
Oh, it's scary though coming on live stream, especially if you get left to cope with the stream on your own. I remember
it's
Matt
not that
did it
bad.
to one of his guests, his old friend, and he just switched his camera off and went to the toilet as well.
Hi,
So
Melissa.
I was like, what?
Hi, Melissa. How you doing?
Hey, Melissa.
Yeah, we haven't done many miles on the road, have we? For obvious reasons, recently compared to.
Liar.
Well, no, we haven't really. Not compared to when we were out and about last year,
No.
before the second lockdown or the third lockdown. I've lost count how many we've had
I've
now.
lost count as well, yeah.
I think it's 3 we've had now. We're in the third one now, aren't we?
Oh, thanks. What are you
John,
playing
I
at,
didn't know
mate?
you were 27.
Hi, Melissa. How you doing?
The spare unknown I've just reported to YouTube for spam, so hopefully he won't be back. Or she, or they, a broccoli, or whatever they can find themselves as.
Broccoli. It's all broccoli.
Broccoli or banana.
Yeah.
I love
That's my
bananas.
I've got to be in the mood
I'll
for a nice.
peel away the skins to find out who it is.
I've got to be in the mood for a nice stiff banana.
No one likes a stiff banana, mate.
No.
They're inedible. And we are talking about actual bananas, by the way.
You know what's funny
Well,
about
like the
bananas?
green ones.
You can actually get radiation sickness from bananas. You have to eat 10,000 of them, though.
Oh,
Ray might manage it.
No, I've got to be in the mood for a banana, and that.
Or was it 10 million? One of the two.
Your
You've got
banana
another
thirst
double
is
chocolate
French,
cookie.
does it?
The secret foreskin. I can't see it from here. I need my glasses because I can't see this screen.
So unknown is
Okay.
off again.
Dangerous veg.
No one knows who they are
Could be.
anymore.
Oh, you get some good cards about the dangerous veg.
I wonder if the vegan prophet's going to be on tonight.
the thing.
Well,
John Bangles.
she was on mine the other day. Oh, sorry. I can't remember who was on with me the other night.
Well, I was on a little bit.
Yeah, but they
Oh,
said
I
that.
was-
Haley.
But she said, they said she was a something. I can't remember. I don't really want to say it wrong in case it was wrong. Yeah, I think she is in the mood for a banana. Or something. Anyway, she said she was coming earlier, but
Did.
That's just that whole sentence. She wanted your banana. That was as far as I got. Sorry, and then it just all went pear shaped. Or banana
Pear shape this time. Yeah, banana shape.
So, John Bengal, who's your next interview?
I don't know. I have got to contact Tom T420 Tom. Definitely got to
T420 Tom. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to contact him. He's definitely in there. I've got Urban Legend said he would. Urban Lad Yorkshire said as well. Exploring Within, in history, in things as well. All of you. I've just got to literally contact you and go, right, when can we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been a bit slack. That's my fault.
I
but,
was like literally, I was bowled over by the ALW one. I know I've said it before, but it was amazing. And I have to say it like that because I keep saying AOL
AOL.
all the time. I get yeah, but I thought it was brilliant. I was gripped by it because I was crying and I was laughing. It was just brilliant.
Subaru,
It was
you
good.
cannot. Subaru
All of them
cannot
so far.
hold the Lucifers. It's not allowed.
she's 21.
Yeah,
That's not me. I'm 21.
I went for
you're
29.
22 this year, though.
Yeah, I broke my laptop stand. Dropped on the floor and it just broke.
You'll be able to fix it.
I've got the same stand as that, so I'll
Cool,
remember
Bob.
not to drop it on
I don't
the
know how
floor.
it happened.
Screens for the
Fell on the
laptop.
floor and it just broke.
You break everything.
I don't know how it broke. It fell on
You've
the
got so
floor.
much time on his hands to fix it. So
Disaster Lex.
Oh, I'll be
Why
able
do
to.
you have a stand for your laptop?
What?
Why do you have a stand for your laptop? We just put it on the
Keep it
table
cold.
on your lap.
Go off of the table so the air can get to it better. Because this thing
I
gets
bought one of those powerful, what do you call it? Fans. It's
I
got
used to have one that was like a
4
stand
fans
and it
on
had a built-in fan, but I don't think
Yeah.
you'd call it powerful. But it did
Work.
seem to work on the older laptops, definitely.
like
I've got a
mine on
thermometer in my
a,
laptop and like literally about 20 degrees difference. If you're rendering like a video, it calls it by like 20 degrees. With the fan.
Wow.
It's amazing.
well, I've got mine on like a folding plastic stand that my wife was given from when she was at uni. Because if I have it on the table and always hunched over, I get a bad back. So I just
That's true as well, yeah.
Yeah, I've got one of these things called
heavy.
called a desk.
Ooh, get you!
I'm investing in one for my new office. So
Yeah,
/ studio.
Yeah, I lost
Yes.
my YouTube studio.
What happened to your fridge? You was behind the side the fridge at one point, right?
yeah, but it was but the light was so crap. I was like, I can't be off.
yeah, and plus the rest of the family used to put the little letters on the fridge and funny words saying Ray is a knob and things like that.
Brilliant.
I'm glad it's not just my family that does that. Well, not Ray, obviously.
I was going to say,
Do I have enough light?
Is it everybody's family that puts that then?
I think so, yeah. There's been quite a few messages about me, but it's mostly my brother-in-law. So, in-laws,
So,
you know,
Lucifer,
you expect
you're,
it from them, don't you? Really, because they're not
You're
blurred.
29, Lucifer.
Oh, love you. I normally tend to go older these days. I say older so that everyone says, "Oh, you don't look 51." Like, thank you.
No, she's 40.
No, I'm not.
Alex, how old are you? How old are you,
I
Alex?
27.
Okay.
I'm 45.
Have you worked out to use your light ray?
What?
That instruction manual.
I see. I was sort of thinking that. I
unlocked
was a
it
bit
after
surprised
we
when
got
people were asking that.
after we got off the stream. I just started clicking the button over and over again. It started to work again. So
Ray, did you see the photos I sent you?
Yes, I did. Yeah, obviously, I was on I was on here when you sent them.
Yeah.
That looks interesting, but BA
Yeah,
that's like
I drove past it the other day, and I drove past it again today, and I had a better look at it today, and it says the sign on the front says BAE Systems, but then there's another sign that says Kinetic.
Kinetic energy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to
meant
say something really blonde then, but
I was going to send this to you last night, Tinks, but I totally forgot because I fell asleep. I've just sent it to you now.
Hi, Icy Diamond.
I still got to do my kinetic video.
Yeah, you sent me a love
Yeah.
message just before you went to sleep.
I was going to send you a picture of my penis, but I didn't.
A love message.
I legitimately don't have any more videos. It's not good.
So you did your bunker one, didn't you, in London?
that was really good. That
Why?
video,
I
really
can't understand
good.
why you went down there by yourself.
I mean, fair play for doing it on your own.
Yeah.
But it's
wasn't bad,
dodgy as
actually.
hell, though.
Well, bearing in mind you and Alex.
Hell, but it was all right.
Me and
you
Alex got
and-
lost in there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well,
How?
we didn't get lost. We didn't get sorry, lost
Can I
is
tell you
probably the
that,
wrong word.
right?
We got
Yeah.
split up from the others, and we were trying to find them. So we weren't actually lost, but
Man, going up those stairs, I couldn't get about halfway. I was literally out of breath. If I would have went in, I probably would have passed out. What the hell is that in the back? Oh, it's the back. I thought it was something else for a second.
It's not playing.
I just got.
you do realise he said he might be watching this stream on his bed.
We were doing it the other night on stream.
Yeah,
well.
let's take the Mickey out Secret Vault. I'm joking.
No. Thing was, it was. Hang on, where are these ones from the other night? Because Kaylee was like, "Do them all for it. Do them all." I was like, okay.
Tinks may not explore with you again.
That's what Ray just sent me. Well done, Ray.
Oh, great.
I'm just trying to find the one
Melissa,
from the other
Ray's
night.
the author
didn't
of
see
the
it. I didn't see it.
of
But
the
this
other one.
again.
How many people can it do at once?
This was the one, unless you want to pay for it.
Ah, Jesus.
How's
He's
that,
done one
Brady?
of me already.
No, that wasn't you. I haven't got. That's Brady. But
Now, who
Yeah.
did Baby Shark? Oh, no, it's Brady. Who
no,
did
it
the
wasn't.
Baby
It was Tinks.
Does it work on things like that?
I haven't tried.
It's got to recognise the face.
Yeah, it's got.
Has it?
And this is an animal one.
Melissa, I said
Yeah.
guess. I can't give my name out, my age out.
LK.
Can't or won't.
LK. Is that? I've just got your message. Is that a thing I shouldn't have done, or not about reporting that person? I don't get what that comment's about, but still.
Do my face, Ray. Someone's put.
Just get their IP address and just block them from YouTube. That would be fine.
I'll tell you what. I'll put the I'll let you do it yourself because I'd rather not do people I don't actually know.
Well, yeah, that would be that wouldn't be good, would it, mate?
No.
What?
Doing people he doesn't know.
Wait, you don't know
A few
Secret Vault?
seconds slow there. Sorry. Oh dear. Took me a few seconds.
How many bunkers in London? You know, the deep level ones. How many do you think are open?
Don't know.
Probably all of them,
Not-
apart from one.
But there was 8 built, as far as I'm aware. One of them is a museum.
Yeah, I found them all pretty much.
What about the one that was
They're literally
used
live
as
fiction. I
the
don't know about that.
headquarters for the American general?
What's that?
You know what I'm saying, Alice? Do you know the bunker that was used by one of the I think he was the American general during the Second World War before they did the or they basically did their side of the invasion back in France. He used one of the
I know
bombs,
that one.
and it's been used more recently as
It's just that he.
like a storage facility,
All right.
data storage and that. But I can't remember which one it is. But it might be the one that it's. I'm trying to think. I'll have to look it up. But I think that would be the only one that is probably not open. Definitely not open. Others might not be open either, but that
I
one
don't think
definitely.
they're all open. I'd say maybe 3 of them, 4 tops.
If I go to London, I'm going to check every single one, see if I get it.
Will your bike make it though?
Well, London's not exactly huge.
The thing with London is it's a pain in the ass because you've got all the you've got problems of parking and things like that, but
Yeah.
you can't drive in there without the congestion charge and pollution charge or
Pain
whatever.
in the
it is.
arse, isn't it?
Yeah, but if he's
It's
on an
a pain.
e-bike, it wouldn't matter.
If you've got any locations, Keith, we'll definitely check them out.
Yeah, I think there is a couple that I already know of, but
I mean, in Essex, there isn't. No, actually, there's quite a few. I've done pretty much 3 in my
There
area.
is. That
There's
atomic
loads of-
facility I was telling you about was so cool.
But it's the Redstone, it's the Redstone Port.
Alex, you keep saying like there's not many in Essex. There is loads, but you need to know where they are.
No, I said Braintree.
Yeah, well, that's a new town, isn't it? It's like, well, it's a new town, so it's not really loads there, but there's probably still a few. It's all about looking for them.
Yeah, sometimes they don't advertise them. Sometimes they don't get on you Google as
well, no,
easier.
people aren't going to advertise them because they don't want people to destroy the place, are they? That's why
No.
it's not an easy hobby unless you know the right people to talk to.
Yep.
It's not going to be handed to you on a platter. This hobby's never been like that.
No, you got to look for. I mean, I know of a few, and I've actually found one or two, in fact. But I don't know if I can get in yet. But until I've done it, I'm not telling anyone.
Just
I'm
buy
literally-
a flowers and a box of
Oh,
chocolates.
yes,
You'll
good
get straight
point.
in there. I heard some movement upstairs just a minute ago, and I thought, bugger it! I think I've got to go put my son back to bed. He went, by the sounds of it, he went to our bedroom, got into bed, and farted. What I heard from the bottom of the stairs was just one loud fart come down the stairs, and all I heard was him go, "Ah." He's only 3.
Yeah.
The thing is, people
John Doe-
say
John
there's a
Doe
lot in
mentioned-
Essex. I've not seen much personally.
I was going to say John Doe with Eisenhower. That's who had the bunker. Eisenhower.
Oh, okay.
He had a base.
I
I
didn't
still
know that.
didn't find that film, Tink. You know, have to give me a clue. The film you were in.
Me?
Yeah, I was going through IMBD for hours the other night. Hours
Yeah.
and hours.
You won't find it. You won't find it. It's all disappeared. It's gone.
It's all on Pornhub.
Yeah, that's right. And before anybody asks,
Axe murderer goes large.
It's more like gaping axe wound, isn't it? Rather than axe
Yeah, that's a
murderer.
good one.
Wait, Keith,
You know how many porn movies have axe murderers in? I haven't watched that many though, so I could be wrong.
oh, you're from Southend. Yeah, Southend has loads. Yeah, I already knew that. Never once
Yeah,
said Essex didn't have any.
Keith, if you've got any places in Southend, drop me an email on my channel, and I will endeavour to look.
Yeah,
Southend.
definitely.
Inevitably.
Obviously,
down it.
or you could send me some pins, and that might help. I'll just do whatever else says. Google it.
Alex, you've got to do the
Always
work
handy.
yourself.
Apparently,
People aren't just going to send you their prized pins, are they?
No, I'm just cheeky and say if you want to send it, send it. If you don't, I can find it myself.
Yeah.
was that one you sent me earlier,
Well,
Steve? That looked pretty good. Obviously, it wasn't this country, but still.
What did I send you?
I can't
Pearl
get to it.
Harbor bunkers.
Trains don't stop everywhere.
It was something you tagged me in.
Or buses.
Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, there's a
Good
lot
channel, actually.
of to do. We need
But...
to
Sorry.
head over to Europe and do some bunkers over there.
Yeah, get some more. I wouldn't mind redoing the ones we've already been to because we've now got the proper gear.
Yeah, their
Yeah, I'll
bunkers
definitely
over there
wear
are
a mask.
aren't they? Their bunkers are a lot different over there than they are here.
Yeah, they're crazy. I've said before on the chat, but we went in this like 3-story underground bunker, and the bottom floor, like the lower level one, just was like so sulfury. So we're gonna have to take like probably some sort of equipment to go back down there again.
All right.
Where was that?
That was in
Yep.
France. That one. That was part of the
Calais.
Atlantic. Actually, no, it wasn't Atlantic Wall. That was German built, so it wouldn't be Atlantic Wall. But yeah, it was like German occupied.
But I wouldn't mind going back to Jersey and Guernsey to get a few bits done down around there before we head back out further.
Yeah.
Is there
Obviously-
lots there? Is there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were German occupied. So I mean, credit
of course.
to the German. Well, they weren't, but they did build some really good, high quality bunkers and concrete structures.
You know how to build them.
Yeah, they did do them well actually.
Well, we
So
went
yeah,
over
there's
there.
some really good stuff.
We went over
The,
there quite a while back.
The ones, the marginal line ones look really cool as well.
Mm.
But that was
We need
built
to go
just after the First World War. That one was, wasn't it?
Yeah, we need to do the rocket testing one again, Ray. The dome.
Yeah, we probably want to get in contact with them and see if we can do that without other people there.
Well, yeah, good luck with that, mate. They don't speak English.
Just
We
come
don't
over
have
the
a
fence.
translator.
Nor does 95% of this country, but still.
We went in Calais, like supermarket in Calais, and they don't even speak English.
No, we end
They're
up
not
eating
gonna-
I
up.
bet they do though.
No, we
I bet
ended
they
up.
do.
We ended
We
up
had a
eating
horse
horse.
baguette. We had a brie and horse baguette, and I saw it in the counter, and I thought, "Oh, that looks nice." I didn't know it was horse, and then I was like, "I want that one," because there was a major language barrier, and it turned out it was a horse baguette.
Shit.
So we
I
just
bet if
ate
you'd
this
have
horse baguette.
attempted some French, they
You have mayonnaise
normally
on.
are a lot more forgiving of you. But if you don't even try, they're
I felt a bit hoarse afterwards.
Oh,
Shit.
cheval,
Yeah,
isn't
that
it?
was
Or
a fun one.
horse's cheval. I think so. Because there was an hamburger au cheval, and I thought, oh, it's
Yeah, yeah.
horse meat hamburger, but it wasn't. It was just a hamburger with an egg on top, riding it, riding the burger.
Fair enough.
Fried in a burger.
I'm trying not to rise to that. I'm
You've
trying.
already risen. We know.
Oh, wow.
When we went to France last time, we went to go into an American restaurant, and we walked in there. Obviously, I totally forgot my mask at the time, and they're sort of handing something out like, out you get. So we ended up going to a British pub just across the way. It was a hell of a lot cheaper.
Oh, is this
And when we're in
we went to
France, sorry.
Oh, that was Steak and Shake, I think it was called.
Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't speak English at all.
that's why I went to the English pub.
There's a lot
No.
of deserted ships around Britain.
No,
We'll definitely be up for that one.
No.
Yes.
Scrizzen. No, I don't.
The trouble is, we don't want to fall in the water when it's really deep and cold.
Hey. What's that?
What's that, mate?
Someone said there was deserted ships. I said the trouble is, we don't want to fall in the water when it's deep and really cold.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
We actually do know of one that we want to do, but we can't do it till the weather's better.
Those in the
that,
boat
that,
taffy
that
flew
should
around.
be a very unique explore, that one.
They in the boat taffy flew his drone round, was it?
No, Taffy's
There's,
not. Taffy doesn't
there's
know
about-
about this.
There's about 10 of them in the bay in Weymouth at the moment, isn't there?
There is
Yeah.
actually, yeah. Yeah, they're all lined up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to guess which one you're on about, Steve. But
Yeah, don't say
no.
anything.
Are they abandoned then? All these ships.
It's
Yeah.
abandoned. Yeah,
That sounds fun.
All I'm saying is
it
that the
would.
one we
It
went near
would
with
be an
Matt.
exclusive. Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
it would be an
There's something
exclusive.
very eerie about abandoned ships, though. I'll put it on there.
Hmm.
Is it? I won't. Is it like out somewhere far from? Is it just anchored somewhere?
It's anchored.
So it's
yeah.
not near the land. I'm saying.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Kind
it
of.
is.
Tinks in the private chat.
Yeah.
But I mean, the only person that I can think of that's done an abandoned ship is probably Josh on his travels, exploring with Josh.
Yeah, I think the other guy did as well. What's the other guy's name?
What another channel?
Yeah. What's the guy's name? I think.
Don't know, proper people.
No. The guy that goes out with
Ali
goes
Lloyd.
out with exploring fighters sometimes. He's from America as well.
Oh,
Asian.
Ronan.
Steve, Cody.
Steve
Ronan,
Steve.
yeah. Steve Ronan.
Steve Ronan, yeah.
Yeah,
Has
he did one
Steve
as well.
Josh come over?
Well, Josh was over back before Christmas.
Yeah.
He had to leave again. Apparently.
Yeah.
Right,
They did a submarine as well, didn't they? I think it was a Russian
gonna-
submarine.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a submarine I think they went
I
to.
would love to meet Josh.
We were going to meet him.
We know,
actually.
super fan.
We were
He's
going to meet
actually
Josh,
the reason
weren't we?
why
But
we do it. Sorry.
he turned up, so we just met Carl from Dark Arts in the end, didn't we?
Yeah, when we did the prison. Did you see
They
the?
were too tired. So.
Why I remember? Did you see the guys that we met in the cinema the other week? They went to the prison this weekend.
They went to, or they tried to get in.
They got into the bit where the other side of the wall, but obviously I don't know whether it was done for drama, but it looks like they got caught.
Is it on their video on their channel? Is it?
Yeah. So Wheels with a Z.
I have to check that out. But yeah, I mean, there's no
Oh,
way they're
then-
going to get in now.
I saw a message from them earlier.
Is that the one when
actually.
they found
We were in the
those
chat
random
earlier.
people?
Hey.
Okay.
Who was saying what, where, when, why?
Don't know.
Interesting.
He said it's dying.
Guys, I'm going down. I'm going to fall asleep otherwise. Not because you're boring. I'm just knackered.
I know I'm
That's all
boring.
right, mate.
That's fine, mate. Glad you came on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
on.
Nice
good
to
to
see
catch
you.
up with you.
Mr. John
And
Bengal.
I'll
Yeah,
speak to
John.
I'll see you all later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bye bye.
Catch you later, mate.
Bye.
And then there was 5.
Yeah, I think I saw that the name that Wheels with a Z. They were in the chat earlier, just saying that they were quite new to the stream, and could you guys introduce yourself a bit? It's right at the beginning, I think.
What, this
I
one?
think
or
I
Matt?
covered that
Yeah.
one. I think I covered that.
Well, I
I
wasn't
did
in.
see that. We did. That was when we were talking about when we did our slow mo videos beforehand.
I don't think that
Yeah.
was them.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
No, they're not. I can't see the comment anymore. I must put.
Oh, okay. I just see a jellyfish comment somewhere. Jellyfish things you urinate on it. We'll get someone else to. Okay. Oh, that was when we were talking about ticks and spiders. Went
That
too
was
far
on
at the
Friends,
comment.
wasn't it? They had to, Joey had a jellyfish thing, and they said to urinate on it.
See you later,
Night,
Natalie.
Nestle.
I need to get close up. And now I'm out of focus. Great. I do.
I'm only going to be on here till about 1 o'clock because I've got to be. It's a long day for me tomorrow, but
That's
You're
right.
Yeah,
on
what you up to?
you exploring
I'm
tomorrow.
doing. No. I wish. No, I'm supposed to have this week, the whole of the week off, but we got stock take at work tomorrow, so they
Oh.
asked me
Oh, I
to do.
see.
Well, they wanted 9 till 9 tomorrow, but I said I wouldn't do that. I'll do 10 till 9, and if it's all done by 8 o'clock, then I'll go home.
Ray, share the goat story on your screen. That was a funny one.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on.
Now we got a
Story?
I
You'll
think
see
I've
it.
missed
Yeah,
out
right.
something here
The
because I
goat
don't
one.
get the goats. I think I've missed something. It's not unusual for me, but
No, well, I shared that thing you thought probably thought I didn't need to earlier, but
So funny.
I'm in focus.
But you're not currently because people are watching what I've got on my screen.
I'm not that one.
Goats
Which town
took
were they-
over Welsh Town and now shopping at Primark.
Which town were they that took over?
It might say in the description.
I've been to that one.
Good
Hi,
no.
Jasper.
I've been to
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, I've been to that
Good
one.
no.
Cheers,
Yeah,
Barry.
Taffy.
That's up by Taffy, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Barry.
They do a lot of damage. They do. They run into a shop. Night Barry.
Night
No,
Barry.
They do chew
Yeah,
almost
Barry.
anything, though, don't they, goats?
Is it Barrett left? Bah.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, that's a funny one.
No,
isn't
actually, that's a goat. They're sheep. No, they're goats. I don't know which one's fucking what anymore. Goat,
Sheep,
sheep,
goat,
they're all the
sheep.
same thing.
Yeah, sheep tend to be woolly.
Yeah.
Do you hear about that sheep? It had that massive haircut. He had about £70 worth of excess weight he was carrying around. All the
Jeez.
fur. They just shaved
Stop myself
Wool.
talking.
shaved it all off.
Fat goat.
When they
That was
shaved it
funny
off, he was
story.
really skinny. Was it like a stick?
He was,
Yeah.
yeah, he was.
I know what you're on about, but
He looked happier for it though.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't have a haircut in 5 years.
I'm getting annoyed having the hair around by my ears at the moment. So I'm thinking about going to absolutely slap it again. But
Unless you shave it all yourself. That's the thing. If you just get a set razor depth, you can just do it yourself, can't you? If you're going to do it the same length all round your head, but
yeah,
if
I
you
don't
want to
like
start
doing
doing
it. but
styling, then that's where it goes wrong.
COVID cut. COVID
Yeah.
cut.
That's what I called it. Yeah, I got I didn't need
Yeah,
the
I
bolt cap.
could do
I had.
one as well. So it's about time you should do one live on air again. Go
What,
get
me?
your hair clippers. Yeah, go get your hair clippers and do one now.
Steve, Keith Potts wants to know how he could contact you.
If you go on my Instagram page, you can just send me a message on there, and I should.
Keith, why are you
should
sending
get it.
them places? I need more places. I'm joking. My
I'll
new
see if I can
message.
get my Instagram thing.
I
Hang
can
on.
get it up. It'll just take me a second.
Oh,
I
can
shot
you?
all the links across, but I can find them.
Well, I know. I think that went above red, Steve.
Do I have to do my own work? Christ, I'll do it then.
Well, we had to at the beginning, Alex.
True.
You've got to start somewhere.
Yeah,
Usually,
I
when
mean,
people
it's
do
just,
stuff, you'd think they would actually help you out a bit more, but no.
to be honest,
yeah,
Well, we've already
when we did our European trip, we literally, it was so easy, wasn't it, to find bunkers
Yeah.
and stuff, and
Just
it
go-
just took
Sky
20
France.
minutes.
Just go on to Subbritannica. That's all we did. And I know John Bengal's given you another website to look at.
Yeah, that's for pillboxes, but obviously, I'm not really into the pillboxes. More
Like I
into
said, you've got to start somewhere. That's where we started.
Subbrit is the best one for you. Look on Subbrit. You'll find loads near you.
Yeah.
The
Like I
map on that is terrible though.
You've got to
You
line
got
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
use
shit.
2 fingers to, and then you've got to actually go on Google Maps and try and locate where you are on the map on Subreddit. That's right.
Yeah, but if you actually do it on the website on a laptop, it's a lot
Beat me
better.
to it.
I suppose so. Yeah, I've always just done it on a phone.
I'm-
So
Still not doing pillboxes.
Pillboxes, I
I've
completely understand. They are boring, but
I've got
Yeah.
that pillbox video I still need to do, but that will
Yeah.
probably just be like a mini video. Which is,
I've lost my footage on that, all that, so it doesn't,
It's all content, though, isn't it? So
Yeah. Well, I've actually got my Royal Mail underground video to put out, but
Royal Mail.
yeah, Rail Train it's called. You can go on a tour of the old postal rail. And Matt Secret Vault's got it on his channel.
yeah,
He's obviously got a better version of it, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
Leah
I've just
said
seen
there are
your
goats.
photo, Keith. So cheers for that. I'll take a proper look at that later.
Is it somewhere local? Is it?
I've just looked at it. have a proper look afterwards. I didn't see the location.
Yeah,
of it.
Brooks. Hello.
So she says that those goats are theirs. They've come off the mountain.
Oh, they're mountain goats, I guess.
They're the ones that climb up
Yeah, they're mountain goats.
those
Leah's
steep
up with Taffy somewhere up that way.
Southend's not far from us in the grand scheme. Probably take 3 hours, I reckon.
That's not far from me either. About an hour for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not involved in that.
You're the Essex way, did you? If I'm understanding you right, Alex?
Yeah, Southend's pretty much next door.
There's that orphanage near him, Steve.
That's Surrey, I think. It is on the way, technically. We should go M3.
I've seen one building in there. I've seen one abandoned building, Southend, but see, I don't live there, so I wouldn't know.
Well,
What I've seen.
hopefully, if I can get on Saturday off, I think we should head to that pin I sent both Tinks.
What is that? I just had a look at it. What is that?
Hi, Gareth.
Let me see.
So,
Hey,
tell me
Gary.
without telling me, if you know what I mean.
I'm just trying to find the guy that
That
we
is
installed.
private chats for.
Right, I'm gonna save that.
Because
Burn out
No.
the building.
The Gav has had this on his list for quite a while as well. Apparently, he was saying to me. I've just sent it to you. I just heard it vibrate as well, so you've got it.
yeah, it just came through.
I was wondering what that was.
I think someone's got a vibrator going.
You'd hear mine. It needs one of those generators.
Generator.
Making that noise, that'd be like, what? That'd be off.
Yeah.
What's this one? Why don't you try slate mines in Wales? So we've done.
Oh, okay. So that's what you were talking to me about before, Ray, is it?
Yeah, that's the pin I sent you earlier.
Yeah, and it's the thing I said I would go look and find.
Must be, yeah. I can't remember now. I'm trying hard to keep
We're
awake.
definitely up for we're definitely up for slate mines in Wales once we travel a bit further afield.
Yeah.
I have done one before.
Sleep
Like
mines.
holes,
They're
though,
pretty
don't
cool.
you?
They are cool, but very, very dangerous.
They are, yeah.
Can you pin the Subaru comment, Steve? Because that's quite
Subaru
Yeah.
and Pretzel or Legacy? Which one? I'm playing with you, mate.
RB320. Alex, that's for you.
I know, I've just read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the
You
fair
always
point.
say I know.
That is the fair point. I do know what I want. It's just I like to do bunkers, boats mostly.
You want to get down to Westbury Manor, mate? They'll love you down there.
No, because I'll probably smack her head in with my gimbal. That's likely what was going to happen. And I don't want to.
And this needs to be
run away.
edited.
Nah, I don't believe you.
All you can see is my gimbal. No, I wouldn't do it. I won't waste my money on her. Shit.
I bet by midday
Grand's
tomorrow,
got
Steve, you have a comment saying, "Oh, you guys can get arrested from that one comment."
Yeah, but nobody mentioned the
You
name.
didn't say it.
No, but
You guys didn't say it. I said it. So they can't exactly.
yeah,
"Oh, he's
but-
very good."
but in a previous live stream, that was technically the same thing.
Hang
said.
on. Here's one I prepared earlier. There we go.
What we keep
Keep what on track? You were talking about bunkers, and now suddenly we're talking about Western Manor.
Yeah, that's all right. You can
There you
mention
go,
that.
you said it.
You can say names.
Well, the actual track was related to the COVID test up the bum, wasn't it? Originally.
It was actually, yeah.
So we've got to go back to arses then.
I ain't going for that hole.
tighter than a duck's arse. That comment. Keith. Keith wants to know what your Instagram is. Sorry, Alex.
Someone does have my Instagram on a link. But
Someone probably does, but you did block most of us. So.
Dung thrower.
you've been unblocked now.
I know.
No, I blocked it because no one was listening to me about that comment. So I just thought, you know what, I'll do it the same.
We were listening, you Wally. We love you, Lex.
Sometimes
There's got to be so many bunkers out there that have not been touched in decades, though. It's just finding them.
It's that main one. This the main one we want to get into.
Well, I mean, like I say, we've got unfinished business there, so we're going to get a break when we get whenever that is.
Lord Williams was mentioning one the other day that he said it's like a rota bunker and it's virtually untouched, but I'm not sure which one he was talking
I
about.
can't believe he nicked my name.
Okay, then. So if as a person who doesn't do like much exploring, what sort of things are we looking out for that we could come across when we're out walking that would say, you know, there's a bunker here, or like
just
clues?
like
Big mounds are
I wouldn't know
everywhere.
what to look out for personally,
Just
but
like-
if I knew,
Yeah, like pipes sticking up out of the ground, like maybe sort of 2-3 feet.
There you go.
Maybe sort of like elevated. What do you call it? Like concrete structures.
Or even just like unusual looking mounds in the earth or the grass, like they just look weird.
Or if
They're angular and they're square and things like that, but they're just grass, and it's like that's not natural.
Or if you see in the farmer's field suddenly you have a load of trees in like a circle.
Yeah.
That could be an ROC post in there, or some type of other bunker.
because there used to be the main railway line literally just behind my house, and it's disused now, but it used to be the main rail line from the coast, like Dorset, Lyme Regis, all of that sort of area, onto the main line in like Chard, and then goes on to Taunton and Exeter and all the bigger places. So I'm thinking there's quite a lot of pillboxes along there, every few hundred yards, literally at points.
Yeah.
And I was wondering whether there'd be more, because I've certainly seen raised concrete structures with nothing around for.
Say that. Oh, this one here, a New for Explorer won't mind me showing this, but that's just level with the ground.
Oh,
yeah.
So
just things like that, yeah.
And they were trying to hide it like this.
Is that an ROC?
No.
No.
Wow.
Just trying to
find where you are, Lucy. They built a line in the Second World War.
Yeah.
I think it was called Bridgewater Taunton Line or something, and it's basically a line that they constructed to stop tanks if they ever invaded the tanks, the Germans.
Right.
So what they did was they started it at Bridgewater, and they basically followed the line of the canal. So the canal would stop tanks, obviously, but any bridges and things like that, you'll find that they had like defense mechanisms within the bridges to stop them using that. If you look underneath the bridges on the canal, you can see there's holes in the walls where they put charges. If the tanks ever came, they would blow the bridges. They're still there. And then you get the what they call dragon's teeth as well, which are like big concrete spikes sticking up the ground and like angles. And then you get obviously the pillboxes all along the line as well.
Yeah.
They're
all strategically placed, aren't they?
Are you tired, Bonnie?
There's like a 2-story pillbox. I don't know if you could still call it a pillbox, but it's literally whether it's a rock post or I'm not sure the difference, but it's 2 stories. It's not just one, it's 2.
I found a pillbox just here.
Well, there's some up towards London, South London, that they got like I can't remember what they called them, but they used to have like flamethrowers in underneath them.
What?
Wow.
They used to have these giant flamethrower things that used to come out underneath the pillboxes. You have to look on YouTube for them.
No, Subaru, I'm wide awake.
You will look like you were falling asleep just a minute ago.
Oh, no. My concentrating face looks like I'm in pain, I think.
Hey, what's your Instagram?
If I'm trying to process something, all my reactions get a bit delayed, and my eyelids probably.
I was practically falling asleep when I was saying I was getting so bored.
I wasn't though. I was interested, very interested. They're just trying to stir the poo.
I think
That's a
the
really good
that
one,
cable
mate.
goes from Cornwall now.
Yeah,
It's not cable, no, it's fiber. It's fiber optic nowadays.
Yeah,
the
fibre optic
cables still
cable.
do go down through the beach, though, don't they, in Cornwall?
Yeah, it pops
Yeah.
up. You see the cables just sticking up on the beach. They don't bother to remove it. So it costs too much.
No, they're still there. They still use them.
Do they?
I can't
I thought
remember
it
what's the
was
beach called. You remember the beach called, Steve?
I thought it'd be more fiber nowadays. They wouldn't use copper anymore.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah, it is all fibre.
it
The amount
it
of
would be the cables would be different. They would have run fiber through the outer cable now, wouldn't they? I suppose run new cables or whatever. The cables are
We've
still.
only just got that, like, because I'm right out
Google
of
are
the
making
States, so
one.
we've only just got it really.
Google are making, I think it's like a terabyte a second or something fiber. They're going to do from America to Spain, then to England. Is that why Spain?
be terabit.
That's right.
I would have
that's it.
said.
Scrinson just
Not
said, yeah,
terabyte.
the pillboxes near Crystal Palace are the ones on the hill with the flamethrowers in.
Ah,
Are they still there, the flamethrowers?
Well, no, the flamethrowers are not there, but the pillboxes are.
That's not good. There needs to be flamethrowers.
Well, you'll have to build some and go install them yourself.
Maypom.
Melissa Jones said
Sticky
she's
fire,
got
it's
some
called.
interesting locations as well.
But Maypom, if you get it on you, jump in water, don't go out. Just keep burning you. It's crazy. Yeah, so there's a treaty involved, so it stops that happening.
All right.
The secret imposter.
Secret imposter. I reported the incident before. It's an impersonation attack.
City fiber Auckland. No, this is a data cross-country data lines. The ones
Why
you
would
get.
it go? Why would it go to Spain and then England? It'd be a bit
I
dark.
don't know. It just sort of loops round Ireland. It doesn't go nowhere near Ireland, apparently. It's the new one they're putting in. I don't know if they've done it yet. But I was wondering, Spain. It's like, what? Why there?
It's a bit random, isn't it? Maybe it's
Random.
cheaper.
What have I missed then?
Not a lot.
We're still talking about the cable and stuff.
I'm probably going to give it another 10 minutes. I'm going to head off because I just had to put my nipper back to bed.
All right, mate.
Keith, I can't work out your name. I think it.
Alex, is that that 365 account in the chat? Is that also you? That I saw earlier. Random TV 360.
Random
Is
TV.
that you?
Yeah, it's just I put a number in front so I can just delete that if it calms down a bit, which it has. So
Oh, I see.
I'll put it back later. I'll put it back to normal soon.
Anyone found Atlantis? Yep, I found it at the Kennedy Space Center. That's where it lays to rest.
I've seen that there as well.
I saw it launch as well.
I don't know which one I saw launching, but
Keith, let me know if
I definitely saw one. But
this is you.
It's a very unique experience, isn't it, Tints?
it is, yeah. I wasn't actually at the Space Center or near the Space Center when it launched. I was in Orlando, but it went over.
Wow.
Well, yeah, you still feel it.
Yeah, you could see it and feel it.
There you go, Keith.
It's
Yeah.
got to be. You must do because it's that big.
It's not that big. It's
Speak for
quite
yourself.
small, Steve, isn't it?
Has
Say
anyone
again,
ever,
mate.
I said the shuttle is quite small. It's not that big, is
It
it?
is actually. Yeah, it is very small. It's
Hang on.
not what you think.
that's good. Yeah, has anyone seen you know where the SpaceX they've got those reusable rockets?
Yeah.
Apparently they break the sound barrier 10 times. That is bonkers.
Right. Max
Think
10.
Subaru just asked me if you'd sent me that picture. I said I didn't think so.
Which picture is
Whoa, what picture are they?
Well, I don't know because I didn't get it. So
that?
yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, 10 times. Wow, that would have been feeling that a bit. But you have to be like
Yeah.
right them though.
They're on about building So you know the SR-71, the Blackbird. They're on. I think they're developing an SR-72,
Right.
which is going to do like Mark 6 or 7.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
I won't
someone's
Oh,
job.
gorgeous.
Hello.
Oh,
This is Rowan. So
Hi.
I've got to head off because he's woken up
Hi,
and
Rowan.
they're saying hello. And
Say hi.
no, we can't hear us.
Hi.
hello.
Hello, Rowan.
Does it want your Twitter sites?
You gonna go to bed, Rowan?
As you can tell, he's half asleep.
Oh,
So
it's gorgeous.
Your Twitter site?
yes, it's outside, mate. Anyway, I'm gonna go. All right. I'll see
Yeah,
see
cheers,
everybody
mate.
Is that all
later.
right?
Bye.
Bye.
Catch you later. SpaceX doesn't work as well as the old shuttle. Yeah, no, the shuttle's definitely better, but so expensive.
I did watch that SpaceX launch the other, like I don't know, it's over a week ago now. That was cool.
Yeah, they're starting to make a starship. They are trying.
I think NASA were testing that big, most powerful rocket they've ever built the other day, and they had to fire the rocket for 8 minutes flat to sort of simulate how long it would be ignited to launch people into space. And I think that's going to be bigger on the Saturn V, and that will go to the moon. That will take humans back to the moon and to Mars eventually. So I think they're looking to put man on the and women on the moon by 2024, and then Mars in the 30s.
I know I signed my daughter up for something. Can't remember whether it was the moon or to go to Mars, but they said like put your name down now for so many years in the future. So I put my daughter's name down. But
I can't wait for manned mission to the moon though. Watch that on TV because obviously back
did
in
they
the
go
60s
there
it was
though?
all
Did
black
they?
and white,
Did
wasn't
they?
it?
Can they actually get there?
People think it's just a Hollywood studio in Hollywood, don't they?
Yeah, I think there could
Or do you
possibly
think
be
that?
some truth in the Area 51 conspiracy theory.
I think they actually did it.
Yeah, of course they did it.
Did exist in the 60s. People say they don't.
Yeah, but they were desperate to win
existed
the
in
space
World War
race
II.
with Russia, and they would have done anything to win that space race. Even if they got there later on, it might not have been when they first said they did, because they just wanted to win that space race. And if it looked like Russia was going to beat them, they'd done anything to stop that.
Russia already got into space well before the Americans.
They were the first
Yeah,
to
but it was
put
the
a
race to the
man-made
moon that
thing
was
in.
particularly at that time.
I think it happened, but
gets there.
I mean, they've certainly found things on the moon, but there's also a lot of evidence to support the fact that it would have been very, very difficult, if not near impossible, to do it at the time they said they did.
Yeah,
Like
but if you
the
look at
Van
the flag,
Allen belt and there's lots of other things, but
if you look at the flag, it actually when it moved, it's because they accidentally moved it. When you're in space, things don't stop moving. Like if you spin in space, you'll just keep going because there's no friction.
yeah,
But the
there's
flag
no air
never
resistance,
moved
no
like
friction.
there's air hitting it. But they could have done it.
the landing, I don't know what you call it, the thing they landed actually on the moon with. 2 weeks before that, they were still unable to control that in any way, shape, or form, and they've got like footage of it just, flipping over and crashing because they just couldn't. They hadn't got it right, and they couldn't control it. So
that's what they're saying, but that's the media for you.
Oh, there's conspiracy theories about everything, isn't there? Everything.
Yeah,
Literally everything.
Mythbusters did do it. Brock Ducks was saying.
Yeah, I was just reading
They
that.
prove it.
Yeah, but I might do a program about mythbusters. I can't even say it, so I won't do a program about it.
Oh, I'll still watch him. If anyone's wondering, he's on TED TV. Yeah, Adam Savage or something his name is.
All right.
So yeah, he does build stuff. I didn't realise he worked for Industrial Sound and Light and Magic, which used to do Star Wars. So he worked on Star Wars.
Nobody hears you scream in space. That is absolutely true because there's no air in space for the sound to
That's correct.
Yeah,
travel through.
If we have a rave in space, the police will never hear us.
Okay,
same
we'll meet you
time,
there.
That'd be a mission.
You wouldn't hear nothing though.
Let's get the space station and do it.
Also,
Hey, League of Heretics. Whoop, whoop.
while you're talking of Star Wars and mentioning Star Wars, right? That place that a few of them have done explores down in West Wales, Pembroke Dock.
Yeah.
There's a warehouse near one of the forts there that is where they built the original Millennium Falcon from the early Star Wars films.
Wow.
Wow.
And it was
Interesting.
in the warehouse for years there.
Oh yeah. There may be a new one coming out.
Yeah, probably. Now that Disney got it, you can expect another 50 at least.
Probably two.
Disney are raking it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
think-
Yeah. What I just said. No one knows.
You what?
Oh, yeah, you've got insider info. I remember.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to just say it.
Yeah, no.
You may as well now. You said it.
Well, I didn't connect
Too
it to
late
anything.
now.
It could be something completely different I'm talking about. It's not Star Wars. It's something completely different.
It's not Star Wars.
No, something else. I don't know what I thought. I thought they'll make a new one. No, I don't think I will now. I'm
What is
fucking
it?
terrible.
Why is it a secret?
What?
Why is it a secret then?
They're paying him.
I don't know. That's something I saw online, I think. I was just like, what?
They'll probably be filming at Pinewood.
Yeah.
Pinewood.
Does anyone know what
where
they're
is
doing
Pinewood?
with the castle that they used in I'm a Celebrity?
Say it again.
You know the castle they used in I'm a Celebrity?
Yeah.
And what are they doing with that now?
Well, it's privately owned. It got bought.
Oh, okay.
It was falling down basically. So it got bought a few years ago, and by like a trust organization of people apparently. Just like local people wanted to do it up, so they bought it, and that's why they did the deal for the I'm a Celebrity to make loads of cash.
Well,
to
yeah,
try
but like
apparently.
going forward,
guess
there's going to be
it-
more interest in it, certainly.
Yeah, I guess they'll just continue to do the renovation work on it, I suppose. I've been there. I have been there. It's called Grach Castle.
I like it.
So it's got a on the end. Grach.
I can't do that. I can't do that pronunciation thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
'cause
Welsh
it's,
thing, isn't it? I can't.
it's a Welsh name, innit?
Yeah. I can,
That's up near Taffy, as well, North Wales.
mm.
Police
Yeah,
turned up when he
saw
went
his
there.
video when he was running around it. That's hilarious. I was killing myself.
Yeah.
They're just
He's
like
turned
this,
up on the
like the
football.
Keystone Cops with the security guard, and they're just running around in hysterics, hiding in bushes but laughing so loudly. It was really good. I like the Secret Vault one as well in the police station. Did you go on that one, Steve?
Is that the recent one?
Not the
Like-
most recent one, no. I think Taffy was. I know Taffy was there, but they were just. It was just running around because it's an old police station, but it's like the new police station just down the road.
No,
So
that
the
wasn't
police were
me.
driving past all the time.
Yeah, I went to the most recent one with Taffy and Matt. Not
Oh, that was
one.
good as well. Yeah.
The one that you're talking about, was that at Manchester way with
Yeah, that was up north, I think.
yeah, I think Taffy went.
Not Blackpool, but somewhere up there.
I think Aish and Jenny V went to it with them as well, didn't they?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Did they?
I think they did, yeah. And what do you call it? Urban Legend went as well, I think.
Yeah, it could have done. I can't keep up with it all.
Oh, Squinton said that they're using the castle again this year.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh.
What I'm about to send in the private chat, do not read it out.
All right.
Please. It is very interesting.
Okay.
No one even knows about this shit.
I see, right, okay.
You just hacked off every member of the chat.
Interesting.
I'd want to lynch you.
I don't care if you believe me or not, but it's what it is. Bit
I think
jealous.
that might be one for you because you're Wales, aren't you? Or you're from Wales.
Port Miriam.
Well,
Yeah, Port Miriam is it's a visitor
Prisoner,
attraction.
yeah.
You can
I'm not
you
a
can pay
member.
to go in there now. You just pay a fee and you just go in there and you can look around. It's pretty good. It's a pretty cool place.
yeah,
Yeah,
Cool.
anybody go there. Just look on the website. It's probably closed at the moment though because of the COVID thing, but it'll open soon.
Yeah.
everyone's saying I've not done explorers. I've done 3 so far.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
you're proving yourself an explorer. It doesn't happen overnight, though.
It's getting
especially
annoying.
in a
There's a
lockdown
video.
situation.
Not doing any when they just look at my account.
There's a video on YouTube of the weatherman saying that name, I think.
That
He's
is
Channel
long.
5 weather.
Yeah,
think
Subaru's
he
just said he
nailed it
can
in
say
one.
it.
It's got like millions of views.
Landfair, Welland,
I think it's called on YouTube Weatherman Nels Welsh
Go, go, go.
or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's Llan via. Hang on, what is it? Let's have a look.
Go on,
Good
Tids.
luck.
I can't say it without reading it, but I can read it slowly. It's something
no.
like Llan via Port Will Go Garish with Drob with Santicilio Go or something like that. I don't know.
Stupid name.
Complicated language, Welsh.
Yeah, it's.
I think that, yeah.
It roughly translates as something along the lines of somebody who sits next to a church on a hill next to a beautiful clean brook by the flowers in the field or something silly like that.
There is actually a longer one than that now. They found one.
Yeah.
There's one longer
Okay.
than the Welsh one.
How many
can't remember
characters
where
is
it
that
is,
Welsh one?
When I was in Wales, I lived near Aberystwyth for a year on the holiday
That's
parks.
North
and
Wales,
I
isn't it?
lived near Cummin Cock.
Brilliant. He
It
comes
had
up
to
with
be
these
that,
names.
didn't it, Lucy? It had to be that one, didn't it?
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, you get some funny road names and towns and villages, don't you?
Yeah. Because I mean, it was actually spelt just like Comis, like Comis, but it was pronounced Cummin.
Quite a few people from Wales in the chat, I think.
Fortunately, I'm from
Gareth
England.
is 15 miles south.
15
Yeah, I
miles
was
south of
actually in
Aberystwyth.
Borth, Gareth. Just outside Aberystwyth, Borth, Brnowen.
Llan via PG, that's cheating. You can't say that.
Well, when I do explorers, I'm probably going to do it in America or somewhere like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some. The thing with America is it's the grand scheme
harder,
of things.
isn't it?
It's a relatively new country, so there's probably going to be less.
Yeah, someone was saying that online today. Like, I like the
Things over there.
mudlarking and metal detecting videos.
Yeah, that's it.
And Medieval was saying that, Medieval was saying about how there's not so much history in his buildings because they're only like, I don't know, what was it, 200, 400 years old?
Subaru, did you just look that up? I swear,
Subaru's just knowledgeable.
Flipping it.
He is actually.
That is long.
Yeah.
That's like twice the length of the Welsh one.
Yeah, Melissa Jones has got the Landfair.
I think she said she can say it as well.
Bill Marshall says, "Why
I can always remember the end, the go. But that's
the only bit I remember as well.
Yeah, same. Such a mouthful, isn't it?
Yay, Gareth knows balls.
It's daft, personally, but
yeah, I worked on the holiday park in Brnowen. Yeah, it's a Haven holiday park in those days.
Gareth Jones, you're in Aberyron.
Is it still there then?
Aberyron.
Havens, is it still there? Does that even exist still?
Well, they're not open at the moment if they do, but it was all owned by the Rank division, the Rank Holidays division. It was Haven and Butlins and
Shaven Haven.
Yeah, and I was a red coat and a Haven mate, worked all over the place. But it was all owned by Rank, but Rank sold off some of the holidays division to private companies, I think.
It sounds pretty rank, doesn't it?
Working for them was pretty rank, but it was, yeah, I wouldn't swap it for the world. It was a good experience. I learned as much about sound and light as you, buddy.
Well, what's DMX then?
I don't know, I've forgotten it all now. I'm old.
You can never forget that. Right,
No,
so
I meant I did the
so you're just
CD
clicking
mixing
buttons.
and turning on amps,
Is that it?
holding the spotlight.
Oh, so you're a follow spot operator. That's the worst job ever. If you mess up, people see it.
I've
No,
not actually
it's
watched
been-
that video yet. Must just declare.
Did you ever see the? Not many people saw it actually. The program. It's called Seasiders. And it
Nope.
followed a group of Haven mates.
No,
Yeah,
sounds
No.
old.
it is old. Yeah, it's way before your time.
I think everything's way before my time.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
DMX was way before your time, though. Actually, I don't think it was. Actually, I don't know.
Go on then. What is it? Just for all us unknowledgeable ones.
1980 something. It came out. DMX.
Yeah, what is it, Dave?
Digital multiplex.
Oh, okay.
512 is DMX. 512 is a protocol that sends down the line.
You see, protocol. We didn't have computers when I was. We're talking
It's not a computer.
pre-computer.
Yeah, DMX stuff to do with a computer. You can. That's the computer's the control bit. You had like a little desk. You had like buttons on it, and it turn faders up, and it turns the lights up.
Basically, DMX is a system where you can plug a load of lights into one mixing desk, all down one cable, so it all runs down one cable, and you can control it all.
I should have said that, but I was just saying that's the desk stuff. But then you had analog version of it, which was impossible to do. They had to change it because it was so bad. Because it was using voltage instead of current. Who's this? Oh, Subaru.
He's going to try and pronounce the
Oh,
going to try and pronounce the name.
Finally.
It wouldn't let him in, but it does now.
come
No,
on.
not Subaru. Joking. Nope.
No video?
You there?
Has he got a microphone?
He's got a microphone, he said, but not a camera.
That's what they all say. Even Lucy said that at one point.
Yeah, Matt said those before, and he come on with a cock out.
Oh, he won't let me up on his streams anymore.
What?
Can't you, Subaru?
I see. You should come up. It'd be fun chatting with you.
Yeah, I
Oh,
see. You
Simon's
coming up?
lovely. She's got a premiere of her video out. I don't know, in a few days.
Yeah, that was
Everyone
pillboxes as well,
tunes
wasn't
in.
it?
I see Diamond's channel for her premiere. Please.
Yeah, it's in 3 days.
Yeah. 3 days,
Why is it-
yeah.
I see. Why is it in 3 days? Hopefully she's aware of it.
Because
It's
she
just
didn't
like
want to tread on
random
anybody's toes or book it at the same time as other people were doing lives, and because she's polite and lovely. And so she
No,
put it
just
in
throw it out there.
advance so
You can
that,
still do it.
you know, it's there on the... But she's well worth watching. Her videos are really professional.
Joe, you know DMX and MIDI are 2 completely different protocols, right? One's MIDI
MIDI.
musical
God, that's an old format.
interface.
MIDI
No,
discs, I remember those. You could get loads of
Musical
them.
instrument, digital interface.
that's it. So I did get
It's
it
the
right.
old ringtone.
They held so much for their time though, didn't they?
They're still used to this day. DMX and MIDI have not died off. They're still strong to this day.
Do I remember floppy disks?
MIDI doesn't
Floppy.
carry over any sound. It's just
3.5
Big.
inch.
it literally doesn't trade.
Tiny.
There's no audio going over DMX. It's obviously in its name.
Floppy disks were so rubbish. They couldn't hold anything. 1.38 megabytes usable. Out of the
What was you trying to put on
1.44.
it?
Yeah,
It would
Oh, no,
literally.
and then they came there like
The
that
porn
what they called the
collection.
hard disk, but that you couldn't put much more on those, and they'd say back up your system onto the A drive or whatever it was. You held like the first,
I
I
remember
don't know, tiny part.
installing
see it
Windows
come up.
95 on a
I'm not
PC
gonna stop.
with about 25 floppy disks.
Yeah, you did. It's like put the next disc
I
in.
see.
What?
Yeah.
Keith, what? Are you sure you're in the right era? You still watch
What?
VCS, HBC?
Who's saying that?
Keith, I still watch VHS.
The only time I watch a VHS is if I'm transferring it to DVD and then transferring the DVD to a hard drive.
I don't play any of my. I've got a VHS player, but I don't play any of my tapes in case it chews them, because then it's gone.
You want to get a
8
converter?
megabyte hard drive.
Yeah, I bought the
That's a lot
converter, but then I
nowadays.
didn't have the nerve to do it myself. But Mum's had all the old cine film cine film put onto DVD from VHS.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do. It's not hard to do at all.
Yeah, but it's just that if the tape chews or something like that, or a damaged tape, then it's lost forever, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you can replace it. You can actually screw it back into the thing.
Not if it's
Yeah, you
chewed.
can splice them up a bit, but you'd lose a bit. But you could save it. Or you could save some of it anyway.
They still use tape in black boxes for aircraft, don't they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they do.
It's better. No
I know
problem.
modern planes use solid state, but I think tape's probably fared better, like water damage.
Yeah, because they can have
Ah,
water
yeah.
in it, can't it?
Yeah,
Pretty
you
much
can
water.
literally. Yeah, you can submerge a tape and it'll still work once it's dry. Where solid state, there's a lot of chips and it's just circuit boards,
Yeah,
isn't
they
it?
can. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But they can make things waterproof. I mean, my phone's waterproof, so
Throw it in a
That's
lake.
that's why Apple got rid of the headphone jack to make it more
Nah.
waterproof.
oh, is that why? I did wonder. I thought it was all
Well,
about money. Don't get me
I
wrong.
guess
I've
so.
got iPhone 11, but yeah,
I mean-
they're so and so's for trying to make money by rendering things useless.
Why do you need a phone waterproof? Are you like planning to dive with it?
Well,
or
my
something?
old iPhone went down the toilet, so that was handy.
For the rain, film out in the rain.
Yeah. If you want to
'Cause
take a photo
we went-
underwater.
We went out to Portsmouth the other day and it was chucking it down and we were filming, so it's kind of handy to have a waterproof phone then, I guess. I'll film underwater as well.
Yeah, I have.
I suppose it's good, but the headphone jack, they can actually waterproof the headphone jack.
Sony or waterproof the headphone jack. Yeah, I guess you can, but it's a
I
bit
mean, the
old
headphones
school.
into the charging
No.
socket is not ideal, to be quite honest.
Everyone
to-
was going bonkers.
Yeah, you have
You'd
to
have to
choose one or
take-
the other. And I've bought one of those, like the converters, where you could put both in, and it
Love
snapped
one.
off actually in the phone, which was really not good. So,
You just have to tape a wireless charger to the back of your phone, and then you can plug your headphones
hadn't
in.
thought that.
There you go.
No.
Gaffer tape it around. Means you can't use the screen.
Oh,
Or just blue tack it.
yeah, that might be an issue then.
Apparently, the iPhone 11 had wireless, reverse wireless charging built into it, so you could just put your
Reverse.
AirPods case on the back of the phone like that, and it would charge it. But apparently, they never activated it.
Oh,
That was daft for them to do that. Put that in.
Yeah, but apparently it's got technology to do it. But yeah, they just didn't bother.
Yeah, the phone's metal though. It can't get through the metal.
No, well, the iPhone 11's got a glass back, so that's why they changed that. Gorilla Glass, I think it's called.
Yeah, honestly, the aluminium is much better case than glass. Personally, it's dense, but
You have, yeah.
Good phone, that. Solid as a rock.
if it's cheap as this fucking thing, where has it gone? My stand. Jeez, it just snapped. I don't know how it happened. It wasn't even that high. It dropped on the floor. Picked it up and was like, "Fuck, it's broken." Don't know how much
I remember the 3210. That was huge.
that was
Yeah.
pretty big.
Then the
My,
3310 was the smaller, slightly smaller version, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
My
the
dad had it.
3210, the really, really popular one.
Was that the one with the
3310 was the popular
Oh,
one.
I
Yeah.
don't know what.
slide up
you know what-
screen?
I don't know what model number it was, but I remember having a Nokia, and you used to be able to program the ringtones by pressing the keys. And
Yeah, that's
program-
it.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
a book full of ringtones that you could program in.
Yeah,
Oh, is that the
Change
breakfast
the
time?
colour of it. You could change your whole phone case, like, and have
Yeah.
I had Shaun the Sheep and all sorts, and that
Yeah.
was really fun. Whatever mood you were in, you could have a phone case to suit your mood.
That thing is tiny.
So
Yeah,
like
my
you could
brother.
appear to have a new phone, in effect, which really appealed to me.
So apparently, I heard the other day that Motorola. You remember the old Motorola
Flip
clam
up.
phones?
Razor.
They
Was
made
it?
a new one out, and it's like a touchscreen one that's clam. It's opening out the same, but it's just a touchscreen with basically what Samsung have already done. So they're doing it again.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean Motorola. I don't know. They just seem, even the new ones seem old-fashioned.
That makes no sense. On the comment on the screen.
But I mean, I
Yeah.
suppose really ones that close up, it does protect your screen and things, you know, from even being in your pocket. Because I get a lot of pocket fluff in my charging port.
Mm.
It's going to sound a lot worse than it actually is.
Thing is, I've never explored with my phone yet. It's on me, but I don't use it. So,
What do you use for filming?
M50. Mirrorless
what?
M50. The M50.
Oh, okay.
Phones are good, but I just chose. I thought I'd stick with the format I like, which is DSLR format. Obviously, it's mirrorless, but it's still DSLR at the end of the day. Just about the
Yeah, I
mirror.
use my phone for the explores.
Some of the cameras on phones nowadays are bonkers.
Yeah, they're
The
really good.
iPhone 11 Pro is amazing. The camera.
That's what I use.
I've got other cameras, like ones with IR on it, and I've just
Take
recently
it
got
to
that
really dark
DJI Osmo. But to be quite honest, nothing competes with the picture from my phone.
There is cameras that actually can whip its ass like, and you can take
Well,
it.
not that I own, anyway. I mean, the IR cameras is amazing for in the dark, but the
Yeah,
daytime footage is
It's
so
like
naff that I've
it's like
recorded
a-
loads and I refuse to even
I can
edit
tell
it
you
because
how
it's just not up to standard.
the iPhone does it. You know, when it takes a picture in a dark room, it takes all the ambient light and it sort of boosts it.
It takes it from all three
bright.
cameras.
I don't like that because
Yeah.
it's artificial.
Thing is, I've got some really good like night shot photos for like the mine I went.
Hmm.
That's not bad. I mean, honestly, it's not bad. But when you look
So
right at photos,
I want to do a lot more paranormal investigations. So obviously I need something that you can see at night with. But yeah, I
Not
think
good
I'm just gonna have to
yeah.
use one camera for one thing and then another for another, because it's, I mean, I won't be using a lot of the apps, but like the Necrophonic, you need your phone to do that.
There is
When I was doing the Randonautica, obviously you need your phone to follow Google Maps and know when you're close to the pin, and so you can't film on it.
Yeah,
And
there is that. I mean, I like using the phone because obviously light, and you know, you got it on a gimbal, everything's light.
you've already got it with you always.
And if you can crawl on the floor, and like for example, when we did Swan Mine, and you had to crawl under that gap where there'd been a cave in, you'd have had a lot of difficulty doing that with a full size camera and a big gimbal and everything.
Yeah.
But getting through there with the phones wasn't so bad, you know. And I quite like the portability of the phones. That's why I went with that with a gimbal. But you know, there's merit in using the big Sony A7s and things like that, because they just, you know, they're awesome in dark, you know. So the mines and clothes are brilliant with the Sony.
Did you you've got the Osmo 3, haven't you?
Oh my ass.
No, it's the 2, I think. Is it the 2 you've got?
I've got the Osmo 3. I seem to remember when we went to Swan, KK had the Osmo 3 as well. Maybe
Yeah.
you had the 2 then.
Is yours the one with the magnetic grip?
No, that's the 4.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, mine's the 3 then.
I chose not to get the 4 because the magnetic thing, you can't. You have to stick a thing on there, don't you?
Exactly. Yeah.
And, you can't wireless charge your phone otherwise.
I don't like that magnetic idea. I don't. It's not. I would rather.
No, that's why I went for the 3.
Yeah.
Mine's the Osmo Action. Came in a pack with like lots of. Came with 3 batteries, which was
They're really good
because
cameras.
I zapped the power of
Yeah.
everything.
It's like DJI's version of a GoPro, isn't it? The Action.
Yeah, and it's it came with a like a balancing handle or balancing stick or whatever.
Yeah.
But I haven't worked out how to attach it to that. But
It's
you can
worth
flip
using.
through the front and the back screen. Why does everything come out wrongly? But yeah, it links to your phone as well. But I don't want to always do that because that's the same problem as I have with filming on my phone. Then I'm linked, and it's going to stop what's going on the camera if I flick off the screen.
Yeah.
But when we went to Swan Tents and we were going to go on to the one down the road, the Farley one, and you guys were saying, "Oh, I don't know, getting through the little crawl hole would be a right nightmare." I didn't really know what you were on about, and we went there.
The hole was tight.
And now you know.
And now I know. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's like tiny to try and crawl through that.
Yeah.
And the rock was actually moving. Ray nudged the rock, and it kind of moved.
Yeah.
Right above the entrance bit, and that's not good because
no.
If there's no way of getting out of that.
That's the only entrance now. There is no other way.
It is, yeah.
Wow.
We did have a radio with us though, so we could radio back out to Matt if we were in trouble.
Yeah.
That's on the assumption if Matt came into the entrance, because the radio wouldn't penetrate, I don't think, very far in there. He would have to be in the other side for it.
He would have though. I mean, he's probably one person that I would depend on in that sort of situation to just be there and have on the end of a radio. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're doing mines, you just got to be so careful and just make sure people know where you're going, what time they expect you to make contact when you resurface.
I saw that awful film on YouTube where the guy got stuck. I expect there's lots of them, but the guy got stuck, and because he was like head first.
Oh, I was reading about that.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, because it works against all the laws of like gravity, doesn't it? And they just couldn't.
Is that the one where they tried to pull him out and then the rope and he went back down again?
Yeah, because it looked like they were going to manage it for a while. And it was quite a long time in the kind of hanging about waiting for the inevitable as well.
To be honest, they should have broken his legs right away and pulled him out.
Yeah, that's true. But
it's his own bloody fault for doing it.
It just shows how easy it is. And then there's so many stories of when people go rescuing other people and end up losing their life, especially in the underwater caves.
It's like what's his name? I was talking about it. It was on Matt's channel.
It's all like rabbits and.
What was his name? Does anyone know his name? Dennis, that's it.
Oh,
he actually did a cave rescue. Like he said, not diver.
Yeah, Dennis is an amazing man. He's brilliant.
He was saying that if you get stuck in there, you're putting everybody else at risk as well. What you're saying.
A lot of the professional divers, like the on AWP, one of them's called Adventures with Purpose, and they go like fishing out. Yeah, I love them. I've been subscribed for ages. Got their merch, but yeah, they just won't go into caves because it's just it always seems to be the rescuers that it's just such a dangerous thing to do to rescue anyone, And
we were saying
exactly the same reason as the person's got trapped.
Happens, sometimes you have to leave that person behind to go and get help, really. Don't try and help them yourselves because
No,
you'll
there's
just
another-
endanger yourself. And then
There's another video where they've actually got footage of the rescue diver losing his life. It's all on, on film, but they're saying it's, instead of just being one tragedy, it's, it's two.
What are you talking about there now? Sorry, missed what you were talking about.
Me?
Yeah, what film are you talking about?
Oh, this was I was talking about Adventures with Purpose. They're a channel that go around trying to fish out or find missing people by that have suffered disappearances in water. Maybe.
Have you all got? Has everybody got? I think it's Netflix. Has everyone got Netflix?
We have, but I don't really watch it because I don't get
So
the TV remote very often.
There's a program on there at the moment called The Last Breath or Last Breath.
All right.
Have anybody seen that? Anyone seen that? No.
Heard of it.
It's basically about a team of deep sea divers in the North Sea, and it's like a documentary film.
Right.
And it's if you've got Netflix, it's well worth watching that one.
What's it called?
Last Breath.
Okay, I'll make a note of that.
The last thing I watched on Netflix was when my brother was still living at home because it's his Netflix. But we watched that Trailer Park Boys, is it? Hilarious. I loved it.
I haven't seen that one.
Too upstream, kids.
It's amazing. There's lots of series of it, but I was glued. Yeah, it's so funny. Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, it's great.
I'm just having a look at the
Stranger
chat.
Things. Is it Stranger Things? Watch that one as well.
Oh, I've seen it. That's a good film.
A series, I was thinking.
I know, yeah, series, not film. Didn't do a film, did they?
You've gone really small, Alex.
I know. Made it.
He's only a bastard, really, anyway.
Andrew's got small person syndrome. Crikey.
It's on a little conveyor belt going along the bottom.
That.
Oh, what's that show where they used to have the conveyor belt full of prizes? Mr. and Mrs. No, not Mr. and Mrs. I don't know. I can't remember. Really old. Stop it, Tim.
Just do some Pac-Man music now.
Bagsy being a ghost.
I can't do it.
Yeah, Adam George just said Sam, The Adventures. Yeah, there's a spin-off from AWP, which is the Sam, The Adventure Man. That's really good.
So weird seeing that.
But they do live. Some of their lives are actually as they pull these cars with, remains still in them. They pull them out of the water.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of families that they've helped, but it's quite, they don't show anything, but it's quite sad at times.
Yeah. It's crazy though.
He also picks out loads of litter from the waterways, and the things that he finds in just thrown, it must be off boats and things. Comes up with 20 pairs of sunglasses and stuff just in a small
Come
stretch.
and get me, Ghosty.
I'm just doing sound effects for Alex running back and forth.
Hold on. Keep going.
Is it Family Fortunes?
Oh, no,
Was that
wrong
the
way.
one with the prize on the
Hold on. There's the alien ship. Oh, shit. I got the way. Woo! Missed it. Got ya.
I've got a wheelie chair, but I don't
Sorry.
think there's enough wheeliness.
Sorry, I just... There we are.
It's
You
Space
guys in?
Invaders. You need a few rows of you, don't you? And Space Invaders, they used to shoot
unfortunately.
your cover was little pillboxes, wasn't it?
Oh,
You guys in?
right. What was Space Invaders? Oh, gotta have that background. That'd be awesome.
Yay, that's it.
Can
I
you
was
guys?
never very good at that.
Started on that.
I panic when they get too low. I go,
It's why
"Oh,
you
they're
shoot
dead."
them.
Yeah, I know, but it's just they get lower and lower, don't they? And when they're like imminent, I get all panicky and I bottle it and just like shoot.
Test.
What time is your live chat going till, Steve?
Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I switched to these. I wasn't sure whether the microphone was working. What time am I going till?
Yeah.
8 in the morning.
Don't know, maybe another half hour.
Fair enough.
Depends what time you guys want to dash, really.
Yeah, I'll set you until I fall asleep because I'm drinking whiskey. So I'll probably just clog out.
I could do this all night.
Can we draw a face on you, Tinsk?
Yeah,
yeah, when he wakes up.
Somebody did that to their partner. She decided to put a cock on his face. That was funny. He went down the shop. Didn't
We
even
always
realise
used
it
to
was
do
on his
it
face.
to anyone that fell asleep because it was their own fault for falling asleep.
I can't blame them for sleeping. Oh, it's your fault. You're sleeping. Sorry.
Yeah, if you're going to lightweight out and fall asleep.
I think Matt's Secret Vault has already done that, and he just fell asleep halfway through his lives.
Quite a few times, his own stream and other people's, I think, wasn't it?
Is he?
Yeah, it's not all his own.
Then he woke up and the surprise happened.
Right.
I bow to your greater knowledge.
Sorry, second.
Space Invaders.
Do his eyebrows glow in the dark?
Probably.
To his eyebrows.
I look actually works better now. I look like a Space Invader.
Yeah, I mean, how many people have had to go to work on a Monday morning with things drawn on their faces?
Oh man, imagine that. Just everyone's just laughing at you, and you're thinking, "What are you laughing at?"
You put Christmas Space Invaders on.
Oh yeah.
Put hats on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did anyone see on?
I'm sure they didn't used to look like that. The Invaders.
They didn't have Santa hats on.
Oh yeah. Earlier, Ryan overreacted on a drone because the drone was stalking him. I was going nuts at it. It's like, mate, it's a drone.
Yeah, people don't like drones, do they?
Ryan does live close to,
Is this the Ryan that comes on the live streams?
Ryan Stannard, yeah.
I
nothing wrong with that. It's just.
I think he does live quite close to the manor.
He's not. He's not far from us.
No.
Oh, he's all right. It's just, dude.
Mind you, I'm not far from you, really.
Not a grand scheme, no.
My dad's head office used to be in Southampton.
Okay.
I
think a lot of us are down south, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
Southwest Crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, Southwest Crew.
It's because there's a lot in Western-super-Mare, isn't there, around that area, and there's a lot of people near Exeter. I know from not necessarily have their channels, but there's a couple of people from Exeter on Discord. Because I recognised Landromer put pictures up the other day, and I was like, "Oh wow, there's a church just like that in Exeter City Central," and he was like, "Well, it is." Okay.
That's bunch are all sort of below the M4, so everyone below the M4.
Yeah, just walk along the M4 and you'll find it. I don't know what I just said that for.
I mean, in a sense, this lockdown and it stopped everybody going out and doing things, and I think there's going to be a lot more collaborations and stuff afterwards because people have taken it for granted previously that they're not going to now. So
I want to collab, but no one wants to collab with me.
No one wants to come and pick you up and chauffeur drive you around everywhere.
Oh, if you want to get the train down to Portsmouth, mate, we can show you the tunnels we went to in the cliff the other day.
Were you frozen, Alex?
No, I'm not frozen. I'm still here.
He's just sat really still.
So you go to work without even washing your face? No.
Right now, I
go
don't
to
really
work.
particularly want to use public transport, but
No, it's not ideal at the moment, is it?
Oh,
It's not
Pac-Man
ideal at the
now.
moment, no.
He's Pac-Man now.
Pac-Man. No, I never liked that game. There's too many things chasing you. I never did very well on that.
Lucy, you're not very good at games that chase you around, are you?
No, I don't like platform games, and I don't like games where I die all the time. I like
It's not a
Sims,
platform game.
where I'm God. I make everything. I create everything.
What on? What's it called? Oh,
Right,
There's
I
all
can
different
ask
ones, but
Pac-Man. Alex, are you sitting on a cushion or a box?
me.
No.
So you look much higher up your chair than you do normally.
Oh yeah, he's in Nash himself.
The camera
My
looks
chair's sunk because of the weight. It's gone.
No, your head is normally lower down your chair than you are today.
He's
Sit
got a
back in
gaming
your chair.
chair, hasn't he?
What are you talking
Right,
about?
so your head is at the top of your headrest today. And normally your headrest is up there a bit.
Have you
Oh,
grown? He's had a growth spurt.
no, I haven't grown. It's because I do this.
He's not beyond the
That's
age of
right.
spurts yet.
Oh, I really want that statue of Pac-Man. That looks cool.
Yeah, Melissa
Awkward
Jensen's put
silence.
Donkey Kong. I remember Donkey Kong. I wasn't very good at that one either. All the platform games, there's just like even I never say this right apparently, Mario or whatever.
Mario,
All
I'd say.
Yeah.
Mario.
They're all platform, and then you get like the end of level monster, and it's like, no.
I want a Pac-Man machine.
Yeah, full size
Don't
one.
you can buy emulators that can do it? Put like a screen in the box and then have a computer running emulators.
Is that
Question
the
for
way you do it?
EWT.
Emulators, if you want to play old games, can you?
Yeah,
They
you can
actually
do
work.
emulators.
I know. Yes, I have tried Penderyn Welsh whiskey. I used to live about 20 miles away from the distillery, and it's all right. It's pretty good, but it's really bloody expensive.
It's
Local, isn't it? It's going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, yeah.
Local
that's good.
stuff is the best stuff, really, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah, because I mean, where I live right now, there's quite a lot of cider producers nearby, and like I go and get the local ciders, and they're really good.
Taunton cider.
I think Cornwall, there's a private vodka distillery down there as well.
Yeah, probably.
Might be wrong, but
No,
Vodka just tastes like hairspray.
Just get pissed out of
no,
the rain.
you got to buy good stuff. It's all right then.
No, it all tastes like all alcohol tastes like what hairspray in your mouth tastes like when you accidentally spray.
It's only if it's cheap stuff. If you buy good stuff, it tastes all right.
Apple sours.
Wow.
That was pretty sour.
This stuff tastes great.
What is it?
Let me see that.
Okay.
Nice.
I can see it. I just asked what it is.
It's what do you call it? Bourbon.
Oh,
I got this to try this. Black Forest cherry snaps.
Snaps.
Do it right now. Drink it right now. Just don't get drunk because obviously. Oh, actually, no.
I get really red cheeks when I drink, like ridiculously red cheeks. It looks
I was about to say because
positively abnormal.
you have to take your daughter to school, and I realise it's a Sunday tomorrow, or today.
Yes.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, that would be tomorrow, Monday. Yeah, that'd be bad.
A lot of people have alcohol reactions, don't they?
Makes my asthma worse as well. It makes my
Is
when I first start drinking it makes me wheezy. I don't know why. I don't know but it definitely does. Yeah.
Does that thing where if people eat meat, they get allergic reactions as well? I think it's the protein. The body reacts with the protein. It sees it like a imposter, so it sends like your white blood cells to go and attack it. And
They reckon that most people, to an extent, are like lactose intolerant. They don't, dairy products. It's just not good for your body. Your body doesn't really like them, especially
I'm
asthmatics.
Well, apparently,
ideally, you'd cut dairy out completely if you're asthmatic. But I
well,
couldn't do
apparently
that.
Europeans, like, as in continent-wise, Europeans are more tolerant
Incontinent.
to dairy than, like, say, in Asia, where they weren't sort of developed to tolerate dairy stuff like we were over here.
Yeah. It's like
I think
enzyme.
I heard something about that.
It's like
Yeah,
enzyme,
that's
isn't it?
yeah. Because I had these allergy tests, which didn't involve like being injected with the thing you're going to be allergic to. They test the most common things, don't they? But it involved putting whatever it was, like butter or cheese or any food, under your tongue, and then you have to lie there and see if you can lift your legs up. And it sounds really weird, but things that you're intolerant to, it's like you've got no muscles to lift your legs up.
Yeah.
Nice
You
blue.
see the comment coachman have put, that's funny. I fall over on beer. Most people do fall over on beer.
If you have enough.
What the heck? Is that the blue Fanta?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the shop the other day.
What does it taste
What
like?
flavour is that?
It's
I love blue slushies, those raspberry flavour. They're supposed to be raspberry.
This is weird because I'm trying to work out what flavour it was because it's got a question mark on it. I've got to try and work it out. But
I've had grape before.
Well, it kind of
grape.
You know, like Parma Violet Love Hearts type stuff.
Oh, that. I know what that tastes like.
Well, it tastes like sherbety, you know.
Refreshers.
Sort of, yeah. It's got a lemony kind of tang to it, you know.
Oh, right.
I haven't seen them yet. I haven't seen them at all.
No, I would have bought those. I love the blue slush puppies. They're like original. They're supposed to be raspberry.
Yeah, they're cool.
It doesn't taste anything like raspberry, and it turns your tongue bright blue. But I love them.
Blue for days.
The neighbour came in the other day after I'd had like a blue slushy. She went, "I don't know if you know, but your tongue's awfully blue."
She went, "Oh no, it's not."
Yeah, it's so well, what's the word? Fake, isn't it? Like, what's the word I'm looking for?
You got to imagine that it's turning your insides the same colour as it's
turning
so
much.
at the very least. But
I
remember being on a holiday last time we went. We go to like Gran Canaria every year, or we had been going. A big group of us, and if you were drinking the slushies, your poo turned green. And the slushies were not green. It's like, what? I like the tequila sunrise slushies. They were not for the children.
I always remember when I was a kid that we used to go to the shop and say, "I want a slush puppy," and they'd say, "What flavour do you want?" Mix. I'd say, "I want one of a little squirt of everything in one."
Yeah.
So you'd have it mixed, and it'd turn black. It was just disgusting colour, but it tasted awesome.
Yeah. When I worked on the holiday parks, because they used to have the bigger holiday parks had the like slushy stands where they just had every colour of slushy you could possibly think of. And I just used to go and get one of the massive cups that are like that big, fill it. Yeah. Those were the days.
They probably still got it.
Probably they're not open at the moment, are they?
Yeah, I think regulations probably changed it now.
But my brother was allergic to colourings, and he used to be off his head on sweets like Nerds and slush puppies. And
oh, Nerds! I love the taste of them.
He's like busy trying to fly out of an upstairs window and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really like it's the tartrazine colouring. Tartrazine, yeah.
Oh, does it make him go loopy or something?
Yeah, like proper loopy.
Jeez.
Well known, unknown. Tenskew's only
the generation game. Thank you, League of Heretics.
I'm not
the generation game where all the prizes go past on the conveyor belt. I feel better now. Thank you, League of Heretics. I wouldn't have been able to go to sleep until I worked that one.
What I was saying was well known, unknown is telling me that I should be chasing with water or slur, and I said I'm not chasing with anything. I'm not drinking this stuff. I've just got it on the table. It's just whiskey, and that's all I need. I'm happy with that.
Mix it.
No, bollocks to that. It's 30 quid a bottle and not putting anything with it.
No. Put a little bit of Fanta and that in your cup, not in the bottle. See what it tastes like.
It's always good to drink water with stuff though, because it stops you dehydrating. They say drink
That's
a
it.
pint of
Yeah,
water before you
drink
go
that
to bed,
later.
don't they, to stop the
Have a-
dehydration?
Have that later.
I guess a
Yeah,
pint
my
does the
brother
job.
always puts those like salts, the rehydration salts.
Yeah.
He reckons that's a really good hangover cure.
Wait,
Put that.
I don't get
in a pint.
hangovers. I never get hangovers, so I'm all right.
Bloody hell.
Some people are lucky like that, aren't they?
I get hangovers before the evening ends.
Hmm.
Yeah, by
Yes.
about 9 o'clock, I'm like, oh.
If
I've
I
been
get too drunk,
I've been sick before I go to sleep, but I never get a hangover the next day or anything.
it's crazy. When
I've
I
only
get drunk,
been really, really, really drunk, like where I can't remember much of it, and I was really sick. And I've only done that once on gin. I was drinking mugfuls of gin.
jeez.
Yeah, first time I ever discovered Jägermeister was I went to visit my brother who lives in America, and it was like before it was popular in this country, and he sort of took me to this bar and they started giving me Jägermeisters or Jäger bombs it was.
Yeah,
And
Give me some cake.
over there they don't measure the shorts, they just pour them. So they were doing the Jaeger bombs for me, and they were just like they were like triples each, and I think I must have had about 15 of them. So
That's
I was just I didn't know what day of the week it was. It was just absolutely
yeah,
nuts.
I can't remember
that
much.
stuff is bonkers.
I was living in
did
Lyme Regis at the
drunk a
time,
whole
and I remember like hanging over the seawall and just puking my guts up. And there was this group of lads like stood next to me, and I just like come back over there. Oh,
Stop
yeah.
talking about Jägermeister. It might give me throw up. I'm not kidding. I feel like I'm going to throw up when you say every time someone says that. I feel it in my stomach. The
And
reason
then I
why I
went
say
to
that,
absinthe, but I never got as drunk on absinthe as I did on the gin, actually.
Jägermeister, I actually drunk nearly a whole bottle in one night.
Did you not get hospitalised?
Straight. Oh, I threw up loads.
Bloody hell.
I drunk Jägermeister straight without the Red Bull. Did that for a bit. Was so drunk, I just carried on drinking Jägermeister.
Yeah, the trouble with Jägermeister is that if you drink it on its own, it just tastes like cough medicine, doesn't it?
Yeah, I overused it, and now it'd be
Yeah.
and now I can't drink it. I feel like I'm gonna throw up every time I mention it.
It's like Benylin, yeah.
Jägermeister.
Benylin. Oh, disgusting.
I used to neck bottles of that, the non-drowsy. Oh, no, I mean the stuff that made you drowsy. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
not.
sorry.
No, yeah, you go ahead, mate.
So it's your stream. You got to go.
I was just going to say I've not had cough medicine for ages, thank God. So
I don't think it ever really did very much, not cough-wise anyway.
it's more of a psychological thing, probably.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't do much. The only ones
Calpol is the disgusting one.
The only ones that do anything are the ones that if you've got like stuff on your chest and it breaks it up and helps you cough it out. They're the only ones that do anything.
But
Right?
just when you're coughing, just like lightly thumping your chest breaks it all up. Anyway.
Yeah.
Vicks
I
is
got
good.
taught that by like my respiratory consultant, but
Does,
it's
does
amazing how
anybody-
well it works at like getting things up. It's what they do
Does
for
anybody-
cystic fibrosis, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I was gonna say, has anybody had a cough or a cold in the last 12?
I'm not going
Nope.
to jinx
Months.
myself because if I say
No.
no, I'll end up with one.
I sort of lost you for like 2 seconds then, so I didn't get what you said fully.
Yeah, I did. It went quiet. I said, has anybody had a cough or a cold in the last 12 months?
Probably.
Oh, 12 months.
Well,
12
touch
months,
wood.
yeah,
I
probably.
haven't. And I
I
used
think my daughter
yeah.
might have one at the moment.
I had a
like,
terrible
a
illness. at the
cold
beginning of
coming
this.
because she's got a blocked nose, but she hasn't had.
I mean, if you get anything like that, it's people think COVID now, don't they?
Yeah, my daughter had to have a test for one a little while back because her allergies are very similar to,
people
suppose with
are
COVID
wearing masks.
symptoms.
Obviously, they're wearing masks and they're washing their hands all the time. And I think coughs and colds are a lot less. They're happening a
Very
lot less.
true, yeah. Plus, they haven't been to school really this year
Yeah.
very much, and I know that from being at school, my daughter can be a walking germ. Literally, she'll come back with every cough and cold.
I know.
And they seem to be back to back as well, because they go back to school and pick up a different one.
Yeah. As I know for a fact, the last time I had a full-on cold was the first week in January last year.
That's when it
I
started.
remember the winter last year was like a cough that wouldn't go away, and I suppose some people would argue that it was COVID back then. But it seemed like a cough that lasted forever and a day. It just never seemed to go away properly.
I had a serious illness at the beginning of this, though, which was probably in the same year, same month, actually. That Tank's got it.
Yeah, it was a mega cold going around at that point.
But it's a good point about like people washing their hands more, because you cough or sneeze into your hand. Everyone says, catch a cough. But then we definitely weren't washing our hands as much as we are now afterwards.
Yeah. No,
everything you touch is then.
Yeah, because a bloody kid sneezed right next to me. Didn't realise it. Literally, I was right next to me, and it's just sneezed, and I was like, oh, crap.
People's reactions are different now as well, aren't they? So if somebody coughs or sneezes next to you now, you can see people look in. They look at you, and it's like, get away.
Yeah, my brother was made to, like, everybody moved out the carriage. Literally, everyone moved out the carriage when he was coughing on the train. I don't blame them. It's, They
reckon now, obviously, where we've been sort of shielding for the best part of the year and not going out, that we're not going to be as immune to the common cold and stuff.
Immunity to things, yeah. There's a lot
to be said for, going to get.
Small doses of things making you more tolerant to the bigger doses of things.
There's a good chance of that, but on the other hand, we are all more. We are washing our hands better and more often. We are taking, with social distancing and stuff. So it is.
I think it might show in the younger generations, because, like they say, making mud pies is great for your immune system and everything, because you're getting exposed to sort of all the germs and bacteria, and it makes you more tolerant. I guess if we're being more cleanly generally, then it might show in future generations.
Yeah, I mean, when we were little, we used to play in the garden and play in the mud and eat mud and whatever else we used to do. But these days you can't do anything without disinfecting it first, and it's like they don't build up the nest anymore.
Interesting fact, though, I learned this from my sister-in-law, kind of. The babies that were born during lockdown were feeding much, much better than babies before or after. This was the first lockdown. And when they actually looked into it, they decided that they were feeding better because they were spending so much time with the parents, being held by the parents and not being passed around to relatives and things like that.
Yeah.
So
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be sort of interesting.
I've got to go and have a toilet break for me.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Take us with you.
See you in there.
See you in a minute.
All right, mate. Yeah, it should be. Hopefully, things get better in the summer, though. Sort of, if we have a hot summer, it should help. Kind of.
We had a hot summer before, and it didn't
kill the virus a bit more.
Yeah, they keep changing their minds, though, don't they?
They're actually saying the heat doesn't kill the virus, apparently.
Heat doesn't?
What?
Did you say heat doesn't kill it?
Oh, yeah, because it didn't kill it last time. I thought, the heat might kill the virus, and it didn't. But you may be right at that point. I think it might kill it, but...
It's other things as well, like in the hot sun, people are outside more. So I can imagine that there's less chance of it being spread amongst a household because people are out and about and doing things. And they reckon that it's only the first person to have it is not going to have it as badly as the person that they pass it on to within a household. So the second person, the third person probably almost definitely is going to have a much more virulent strain.
Ain't they doing anti-lockdown right now? It's like, why are you doing anti-lockdown? It's going to be over in like a few months.
There's still a lot of people that think there shouldn't have been a second or third lockdown.
Third, I think
that's a fair point from point of coachman.
Piss everyone off.
And they still
that's
spread
right.
it there. So maybe he doesn't. And Spain, that's a hot country.
They
as
are
well.
hot countries, and you think they've had it just as badly and as widely.
Isn't Australia starting to? Australia hasn't been hit. It's been hit by it, but it's not been as aggressive.
Thing is, they've been really tough. They sort of locked down day one, didn't
When
they?
they say lockdown, there's a lot of countries where they lock down. It's not like here where we go, but.
Yeah, in what country was it? Was it Switzerland or something like that? They basically locked they told the old people just stay the fuck at home, basically isolate, don't come out. Then left all the younger people because the virus getting around younger people, you have more chance of surviving it than an older person. So that's why they did that, and then they actually got over it very fast.
Yeah, I heard the same argument or similar from Land Rover, and I thought it was a really decent point that why keep the healthy away from work and being able to earn? Why not just keep the vulnerable people out of the general arena?
Yeah.
And I hadn't thought about it like that, but I thought, well, yeah, it seems a bit obvious, really, but we didn't do it.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering how like major sporting events like football stadiums and concerts, how that's going to work in like 6-12 months.
It's not the same doing it like playing sports. Certainly, I wouldn't have thought to an empty stadium.
Theatres as well. In the West, I might go there at some point and actually walk through there. It'll probably be open by then, but it's just the West End is actually completely shut down.
Yeah, I mean, you can't tell when people are giving you a standing ovation, can you?
Yeah, it's scary. That is. I don't know.
But you do. I mean, even just like on the holiday parks where we were on stage, you feed off the crowd. It's quite an important. It plays an important part, So.
But you was on stage.
I was in a girl band, yeah.
I would love to see that.
And I was a bingo caller. Whoop, whoop.
Bingo caller. There's a couple of abandoned bingo halls, actually.
Compare and DJ one of the entertainment venues. There's video of me doing it, but unfortunately it's on VHS.
Right, coming around there. Transfer it.
Watch it.
Don't trust anyone
enough to transfer it now. Is there any COVID cases in Russia? I would assume so.
There was worldwide. They had like 600,000 or something cases.
Yeah, there was an argument to say that they're very secretive, aren't they, Russia? They always have been, probably always will be. And so there was a distinct lack of figures, or at least what people thought might be accurate figures anyway.
The UK is corrupt.
You're doing the microphone.
Say again, mate.
The UK is corrupt.
What did you say, Tinsk? I missed it.
It's freezing up all the time. My screen is.
We can still hear you though. You don't get surprised when we say something though.
my stepson's next to me, obviously, and I went for a pee. And when I came back, he said, ask her for a video, because he said that you said you're in a girl band or something.
It's all on VHS.
Oh, if anyone's
probably transfer it though before
channel,
too late.
Go back. He's singing a song. Sorry, Tinks, I put that out there.
What?
Tinks has got a song, hasn't he? Singing a song.
Oh yeah. It's on my channel at the moment.
It's not bad actually.
Oh, it's only going to be there for a week. Yes, yeah. I haven't.
It's bloody amazing. Actually, I was like thinking, is he going to be that good? Till you started singing, I was just like, okay, fair enough.
Me. Oh, my Stevie Wonder song.
It is you singing, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
I have to watch that. I've not.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go and watch that. Yeah,
It's
the
not bad,
Haunted
actually.
Coachman says he's going to miss UK live wrestling. Yeah, all
UK
sorts
live
of things
wrestling.
that, yeah, because that's quite a lot of contact.
Did we have our own wrestling team, don't we, or organisation?
No idea.
Yeah, because there's obviously the WWF, but
WWF.
WE now, isn't it?
World Wildlife Fund as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think
my
the
nan used to
WWE
love
have got a
wrestling.
UK division, but yeah, I don't know.
Still 44 people in the chat there. Don't you
Yeah,
people
what
ever
was
sleep?
Giant Haystacks in? Oh,
Shall
or
we
was
put
he
the song up on
weightlifting?
here?
I thought he's a wrestler. I don't know.
Tink, shall we put your song up on here?
Can
What?
do.
Yay!
Share your screen if you want. Well, if it's all right with Tint.
I don't have to share the screen. I just put it on.
Yay!
You sure you're right with that, Tinks?
I don't care, mate.
Look at Alex.
I mean, it's on your
Yeah,
channel
your
anyway,
face
isn't
got
it?
Well, you can just say no. Don't do it. I've got to find you first.
I don't care about bourbon. I don't care what you do.
Well,
He
tell me
does,
what film
it's
you were
like,
in then.
He won't give that information out. I bet it's not on there now. I bet he's
Have
removed.
another few mouthfuls and then tell me.
I was in a few films.
Yeah,
you
I
sure you
know.
don't
I
care?
particularly need to know what the film that you played the axe murderer in was, because I just need to know.
This is the right song, yeah. Before I unmute it. Is this
It's
it?
the only one.
Let's.
Do we have sound for it?
Yeah. No, not on this. Yeah, actually, no.
Oh yeah, we can hear it now. Oh, it's gone again.
Who's playing the piano?
Me.
Lately I have had the strangest feeling.
Fucking no.
Given reason here to find.
That's good, Tense. I like it.
Thought of losing you's been hanging from my mind.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah, don't know.
With no special place to go. But when I ask you be coming back soon.
Got the black and white feel then.
Yeah, it's a Stevie Wonder song, and
Is that enough for that?
it was my mum's 70th birthday, and she likes Stevie Wonder, so I sang a Stevie Wonder song for her.
Not
Yeah, my
bad.
mum's only just turned 71, but
Was you a singer in your band then?
Yeah.
hey, me.
I thought you was a singer. I'm not you, Tinks.
Oh, right.
Unless you're the one singing.
No, I didn't. I wasn't in a band. You're right.
Just let me know if you want me to end it, and I will.
That's really good. You hold the
Pretty
tune
good.
well.
Yeah, not bad, mate. It's about 3-4 minutes long, is it?
Probably.
So, have you got any footage of you in the band then?
I've got. There is some YouTube links to some of the proper stuff in the band, but we were like we were heavy band, like
Quite like heavy. Yeah.
80s heavy metal hair band thing. That's like the
Okay.
band.
I went through a heavy metal stage. I think it was after my goth stage. I think I went through the list of them.
I'll see if I can find one now. Hang on a sec.
Alright, enough of that. That was good.
Sending people to sleep.
You should go on.
I think a lot of
It's
people have
good. It's
been.
like, yeah. It's,
Oh, that'd be a laugh. Just go on Britain's Got Talent. That'd be funny. Just for
Do
a
a
laugh.
Paul Potts.
I think you're. I think if you do that, Tinks, I think your subscriber count will go whoosh, straight up, way past 140.
I'll send you a link to a different one now, and then you can.
Claire Harris says, "Bless you, Tim."
It's good shit. That's good.
Joe
Song.
Marshall said it's good. Likes the piano work. National
Yeah,
Treasure Explore says it's really
I
good.
wasn't playing the piano. I was. It was my piano, but I was playing like a MIDI file through it.
I thought you was. I thought you're not even playing the damn thing.
Yeah, no, I wasn't playing it live or anything.
Well known, unknown says Tink. How about a version of Mifanwe?
Mavanwi.
Yeah.
You've got to do
No.
a rock song next. That'd be fun to see.
What's the
I'll
story
send you
behind
the-
that? Is it a Reed song?
Oh, this webcam looks cool. Oh,
If you look in the private
A Reed song.
chat now, there's a link.
Okay, bro. Oh, wicked.
You don't want to hear my singing.
Don't hear your
Really?
singing.
Oh, is that one of your bands then?
Yeah, that was one of my bands. There's no video, there's just audio though.
Play in the background there.
One of your bands.
So you're not going to get copyright.
I own the copyright, so I don't mind.
All right.
Woohoo.
That'd be awkward.
You all right, Steve?
Is that you singing that?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. You actually sound like a proper professional.
That is really good.
rock band.
Yeah, that is really good.
If you kept that going, you probably would have been a billionaire now.
Yeah.
How do you mean not?
True.
It's really good.
He could be in a mansion right now and we never know.
It's true.
Could be.
Thank you, Liam. There's only 2 videos on it though.
You were going to do some more videos, weren't you, in the summer?
Yeah, I was going to go out this weekend actually. I was going to kidnap Luke White and take him out this weekend, but
Right, let me stop that.
he was going to work and I've had a really bad headache, so it'll be next
That was
weekend.
pretty cool.
And my best friend that I was doing the paranormal with, she's just had some bad test results back.
Oh, no.
But we were about to start doing,
dear.
going paranormal investigating. She's had throat cancer. But,
Oh, no.
yeah, and she's had all the radio and chemotherapy and things were looking on the up, but she's just had some like lumps in her throat, which is obviously bad news. She's got to have everything biopsied again. So, but yeah, I was going to go out with Luke White, kidnap him.
He's Dorset,
do a
isn't he?
paranormal.
So where were you going to go? What area?
Oh, well, I was going to drive down to him because obviously he hasn't got his license at the moment, and I was going to leave it up to him to decide.
I'll tell you where he's Dorset, isn't he? So there's that maritime place you could go to where we went recently.
Oh, right, yeah.
I can send you the location for that if you want to do that.
That'd be brilliant.
There's loads of stuff in Dorset, really.
Well, I don't live in Dorset.
Yeah,
We're not that far
because I live on the
Dorset
border
anyway.
of Dorset. So I used to live in Dorset in Lyme Regis.
Oh, okay.
Jurassic coastline, but
Jurassic Coast.
Yeah.
I like it down there.
I love fossil hunting. That is amazing stuff, but it's really dangerous this time of year because of all the landslides.
Yeah.
It just gets so waterlogged that it can happen at any point. You lose like so much of the ground at the top. But it's where they found the massive fossil. Mary Anning did. I can never remember the name of it.
What was it Lyme Regis?
Charmouth, which is the little town right next door to Lyme Regis.
Yeah.
You can see it from Lyme Regis. It's all in the what they call Lyme Bay.
Yeah.
But yeah, Luke's more towards the Portland bit, isn't he? Weymouth, I think.
I like it all. Weymouth and Portland is lovely. Down What's the other one?
Nice.
Torquay is great down there. I love it. Great.
Torquay's brilliant. Yeah, I like Torquay. Yeah. I mean, Lyme Regis is where I went to school, and the school sits on the top of Lyme Regis, and it overlooks all of Lyme Bay. It's like, you couldn't have wished for more scenic views. Not like it encouraged me to do work, so I was forever looking out.
Mm. You been to is it Durdle Door?
Oh, that's
Dorset?
spectacular! Yeah, where the big arch.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's where loads of people flocked during the first lockdown, and the police had to turn them all away.
Oh, that's right. It was
Yeah,
thousands.
they had police
Yeah.
leading on the road leading down to Lyme Regis and all the the local coastal areas, which is understandable. But
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. My brother and sister recently tried to buy a house in Torquay, and they were being snapped up so quickly, and they think it's because these lockdowns, everybody wants to move down the coast to the coast so that they're legitimately there and not being
How's that going to make it any better?
turned away. Pardon?
How's it going to make it any better for them to move to the coast?
Because you can legitimately take your hours exercise. If you live in Lyme Regis, you can walk along the beach as much as you like, whereas all the cars trying to get down to the beach were being stopped. If you're walking your dog on the beach and have done for years and years and years, suddenly you can't because you're being stopped before you get anywhere near it.
Those little buggers.
Yeah, the property market's the houses were being snapped up before they're officially coming on the market though, so
Yeah.
Bloody rich people. No,
They're quite low. They're quite low COVID numbers down in Cornwall as well, didn't they?
yeah, in Cornwall there might be, and South
They were
Somerset
always
where I
tier
am,
one, weren't
the
they?
figure's the second highest apparently.
Do you think it's crazy doing e-bike nation tour?
Yeah, but good crazy.
I am not.
Interesting for viewers. I think it'll be if you were doing like a regular.
That's why I want to find places to explore up. The thing is, I don't want to look for them because if it's going to take me months to do it, might as well just do it next year. But that's why I said it's just a few things nearby. Like when I go in there, I want to be able to just explore them, then move on to the
I think
next
you'd be a bit mad to attempt it without some sort of like putting yourself through some sort of training first because it's going to be hard going. I mean, it's all right for one or 2 days, but when you're constantly doing a lot of miles and taking it out on your body, I mean, even the professionals have problems, don't they? So.
I'm not pedaling. I'm literally not pedaling.
I guess not. Yeah, we're still going to be
kettle chips.
Anybody want a crisp?
Can I have one?
Oh yeah, please.
Quite nice too. These.
Oh, thank you.
I'll take the whole bag anyway. So matter.
Good stuff.
He's probably got a cupboard full of them. Sorry.
I like Pringles. I got addicted to Pringles last night. Oh, bad mood.
I had these with a meal deal thing. They're pretty good.
Ah, that makes sense.
Is it kettle chips? Yeah, they're like authentic.
Do they taste
extra
like kettle?
crunchy? Those chips.
Yeah, because they are. You can imagine them hand baking each one separately, covering
It's
it
2
in
a.m.
the best crystallized sea salt. Yeah, they are quality.
Yeah, it is good stuff. Finest range.
Yeah, it's like it's not just salt and pepper. It's sea salt and cracked black pepper.
Yeah, this one is sea salt and balsamic vinegar.
I don't like vinegar. It makes your blood go fizzy.
I think Aish said he might do some with me when the lockdown ends.
There's a lot of people that have offered it that if you get your ass to them, that they'll take you on explores, and I think you'd be mad not to attempt it.
Depending on if I can get transport to that area. If I can't, then it's slightly impossible. But it's the problem is hit and miss, really, isn't it? Because either you walk to the location, or get a taxi or something. But
have you not? You have got your provisional license, though, couldn't you? I know there's intensive courses. It's
Get it
expensive
done in a
running a
month.
car there. I do know that.
They're about £1,000 to do those.
Have you never taken any driving lessons, Alex?
Yeah, I've had them. I've been doing them for nearly 2 years.
Okay.
I mean,
It is
most
expensive
Stick at
running a
it.
car when you pay for the insurance and tax and all that sort of stuff, though, I guess. I couldn't afford to live in a flat on my own and run my car. Not as a single person, anyway.
it's crazy.
With a gambling addiction.
Got to put in big to win big.
Yeah.
Someone put a bet on was it horse racing or something? They put a £5 bet on. They won like 250,000.
I always pick the three-legged donkeys
Crazy.
in horse races.
That is bonkers.
So yeah,
I won £100 on one a couple of years back. I don't bet on horses, but I put quid in the Grand National.
mm.
And I put on 100 to 1, £1, and I got £101 back.
Wow.
Nice.
Won.
I'm not keen on the Grand National Day because of all the injuries to horses.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
got better recently, isn't it? But
Yeah, I'm not into the horse racing, but I do occasionally put one on the Grand National.
They do dog racing as well.
yeah, but
I
there's
think they banned
it's
that.
really easy to fix dog racing, isn't it? They like squeeze their testicles or something before they go in the traps.
What? That's not really bad still.
Yeah, but that's what they used to do anyway. But I don't know
Is
whether
that
that
why
was a
they
good
ran?
thing or a bad thing. I don't know whether that made
What? So
them run well or not.
so they clamped it, then they had to run basically because of pain. I think.
Yeah, could have been a good thing.
Humans for you.
Yeah, I wonder whether YouTube is going to drop off. The viewers are going to the viewing figures are going to drop off a little bit when the lockdown's eased because everybody's going to be out doing things that they haven't been able to do.
For a while.
Yeah.
You can never really tell because this lockdown there doesn't seem to have been like viewers that there was in the first one. It's like this time people are more aware of it and are a bit more used to it, and it's like they want to go out and do something productive and make the best of it. Well, not go out,
Yeah,
but learn a new skill or get the garden done or whatever.
Yeah,
because it certainly hasn't been the takeoff in
Might find a lot of people wanting to go out and start new channels once the lockdown's over.
Yeah,
because they've been inspired by people, doing it.
I think that was the case on the first lockdown because that's what Shaven Haven did, really.
Yeah, there's a lot of, because it was all publicised on like GMTV. This couple from, I don't know, the back of Beyond, and they got so many viewers because they were doing daily like YouTube shows.
Yeah.
It's a cheesy couple, doing their like armchair workout. But
I was the same as you, Steve. I started mine, this time last year, really.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
About the same as me. Pretty much
you were after me, Alex, because you were.
I wanted to start years before that. I just didn't think to do it. Because
I
Josh
bought all the equipment
me
and
to
I
do
spent loads and then gave up the idea.
I never gave it up. I still want to do it.
I couldn't edit. I couldn't edit it. I didn't want to be in it, and I certainly didn't want to edit myself. And then I couldn't.
Thing was, I started the channel.
The will to live with the editing.
I started the channel, and it was just literally just before COVID kicked off, and it was like, I start the channel. I couldn't do anything because I couldn't go anywhere. We were all on lockdown.
Yeah, my friend developed throat cancer, and although I shouldn't be thinking of myself at such times. Yeah, there was a bit of like, oh, what am I going to do now? But yeah, I love it to bits.
Yeah.
Anybody got any questions in the chat?
But we're all still going, so that's like, whoop, whoop.
Hopefully, I'll try and make my movie after the lockdown ends because obviously I need to get together with people. And have a chat
Steve
about
there with his 1.24K subscribers.
Yeah.
pretty darn good.
You know, it'd be cool if get Secret Vault on board with this movie. That'd be interesting.
So you could be monetized, could you? Have you got the watch hours for monetization?
Yeah, to have subscribers as well.
Not at the moment, I don't think. Because
Oh.
obviously I didn't do a lot. I didn't do much with the channel before I started doing this. So I did like a lot of
Is it
videos
4,000
prior
watch
to this,
hours?
but yeah, I did do a few, but it was like 2 years or so before I started doing this. So the hours obviously
You were
did.
doing like gaming things before this, Steve, were you?
Weren't you called Rich T or something?
Yeah, Rich T8. I mainly did like slow-mo videos, and I did a few sort of gaming sort of videos. Yeah, I've put them into playlists to sort of categorize them.
What do you mean slow-mo videos?
Well, it sounds a bit stupid, but literally just like squashing fruit and filming it in slow motion.
Oh, well, like the one that they drive their car over like various
Exactly,
different
yeah.
items and things like that.
Exactly like that,
Why
yeah.
is that so satisfying? I don't get it.
It is satisfying. It is like watching people make slime. Apart from the fact that they use like really, really expensive makeup sets, and like scoop out this really expensive makeup into the slime.
But to be honest, those slow-mo videos, I mean, if I was to do them now, I'd do them a bit better.
Yeah.
But you kind of look back and think, yeah, I could have done that better.
It's a learning experience. Every video you do, though,
If you ever
isn't
do
it?
slow motion, do it in 120 frames per second. That'll give you.
It's only until I recorded my first one that I realised that I couldn't just swing the camera from side to side as fast as I could, and I needed to be a lot more stable and a lot slower. And it gave me an idea of what I couldn't do that I wasn't aware of before I did it. So it is a learning curve, all of it, I think.
You smashing like melons up with baseball bats and things.
Oh, that'd be cool.
We did think about doing that, but I didn't want to ruin my baseball bat.
I think the golden rule is though that they say that the golden rule is that whoever's watching your audience has got to get something from the video. I don't think that's necessarily true, but
people will watch the weirdest things, you know, the strangest things you think they wouldn't watch, they will, and it sometimes they will go viral.
That's the joy of YouTube, isn't it? Finding those really quirky things that, like,
There's absolutely anything on there you need. Some weird stuff.
Is anyone ever
videos are handy.
Yeah.
See, like, contrary to the impression I give off, I'm not that adventurous, and I think I tend to stick to the things I know too much, and the channels that I know too much. Whereas there's probably a whole world of things that I enjoy just as much.
47 folks still in the chat. If you haven't subscribed to all of our channels, go over to each channel and subscribe now.
Not mine, because there's only 2 videos.
I'm going to tell you this now. My channel, you might go insane afterwards. You may not come out the same as you came in.
Well, that doesn't matter. They can still subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and check everyone out.
I've got 3 explore videos. There will be a 4th one. Just got to edit that one again.
Oh, Subaru says there's a channel we might all enjoy, which is it's like a hydraulic press channel where they crush things slowly.
Is that the one where they?
I don't know if it depends if it's got squeaky metal. That's not my, when it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that. It's pretty cool.
I'll tell you what used to be a trend. There was this massive like metal shredder, and they used to just put stuff in it, and it used to chew it. So like they just put like maybe a TV in it or
I've seen
a sofa or something. Have you seen it?
Right.
And they would just churn it up.
Yeah. If you fell in there, you'll be no more.
I think it's time to. I think it's time to bid you good night.
Yeah, I'm going to end now. I'm going to head off. So thanks for all you guys on the panel. joining,
Yeah,
everyone in the chat. Thanks for coming along and sticking with us.
Thanks for having me on.
Appreciated.
Thanks for
No
the
worries.
support in the chat. You're legends.
Should I go live at random? I'm joking. I'm not going to do that today. I was going to, but
Thanks to all who have joined. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well done. Thank you, everyone.
Yep. And yeah, catch you all next time.
Been good. Thank you very much, Steve.
Catch you on the flip
Legend.
side.
No worries. See you in the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
Or is there a next one?
Well, that's it. Parallel universe.
I don't random.
No, it could be the end of the universe next week.
Cool. Catch you later.
Night.
Cheers.
Nice one.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.